Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Double the Trouble. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm Chris.
And I'm Richard.
And we got Manny. Manny is bacon. He's truly bacon.
Fuck yeah.
He's baking like a motherfucker. Oh, look at that. Bacon, guys. Bacon.
No, hold that bitch. Hold it.
Oh, remember I made Fredo hold it yesterday?
Yeah, that's why he started fucking like getting all teary and shit.
Fuck no, he got fucking emotional before that, dude.
It was before that?
Yeah, it was before that. Don't blame me on that shit.
No, I wasn't blaming you. When he fucking smokes or drinks and shit,
yeah,
he gets like that.
But I mean, fuck, Fredo only had like 2 beers.
No, he had 2 beers before that. He had 5 beers total.
Holy shit, because I gave him one.
Yeah, that was the 5th beer. When I saw him drinking the other beer, I'm like, Manny, those were your 2 fucking beers.
No, fuck no, dude. Talking about okay, so today's episode is about dad season and shit. Grilling and anything that has to do with being a dad.
So
and since it's the end of summer and everything,
it's over.
Yeah, summer's over.
It sucks because I didn't get to grill. I really didn't fucking get to grill.
What the fuck you mean? We grilled today.
No, but I didn't get to.
Oh, I mean, at least you got to experience the smell.
Yeah, fucking delicious.
On the last day, fuck it too.
Yeah. I'm not gonna fucking bag on it and shit. I'm gonna appreciate it. I appreciate that you fucking took over and shit. But like, fuck, dude, I didn't get to fucking grill. The last time I had a grill before today was when Karen made me fucking ribs and shit. She fucking put it out on the thing and ever she did it, I had to take off because I had to do a podcast.
Yeah.
And I was a little pissed because I'm like, fuck. You know, I felt good that day too because I set up the grill, I started the charcoal and everything, and she's like, oh, before you go, have a beer and shit, like, sit here with me. I'm like, all right, fuck it, you know, I'm gonna spend some time with you. Right. I had my fucking little blue moon and shit, and I'm like, all right, cool, fuck. And I like the way that it felt because I'm like, fuck yeah, like, it was basically not like reminiscing or anything, but it felt good. Just the fact that I was sitting there, Karen was fucking grilling, I was sitting in a chair, sitting back, fucking having a beer. I straight out told her, like, this feels fucking nice. I like the way this fucking feels. If I didn't have to take off, I'd fucking stay, have some more fucking beer. But I don't like having beer at my house because I don't trust my fucking kids.
Not just that, you would probably ended up with another kid.
Oh shit, dude! Dude, I go home like after the podcast thinking, "Fuck, I should have bought condoms."
What is condoms?
Yeah, but that's the shit that sucks.
All those fucking times when you're just like, how do you not have like gonorrhea or like STDs and shit? I'm like, jam me up,
dude. That's the shit though. I'll go to a fucking 7-Eleven. And I'm like, hey, fucking, you guys sell condoms, right?
Hey,
they're like, yeah, what kind? I'm like, what do you mean, what kind? What other kinds of condoms? Like, isn't there just one brand fucking condom? Like, nah, dude. And that's where I get deterred. I'm like, fuck this shit. I don't want to make decisions. I'm going home. I ain't strapping nothing.
Dude, you just got to go to you got to go to Costco.
What the fuck am I gonna do at Costco? Hey man, let me get that pallet of fucking Jimmy's.
Yeah, dude, fuck yeah. You get that big ass pallet of Jimmy's, you're like, what is that, like a 2,000 count? Fucking perfect, dude.
Dude, I can't.
That's like,
no, that's why Karen was on. She had done the Depo-Provera shit, and then she got the implant. Fucking love the implant, but she was supposed to get it changed this year, so I'm scared.
No, but now that I'm thinking about it, it's like you said, condoms, like. There's too many choices. Like, could I just get a balloon, or could I just like put my dick in a balloon or a glove and then just call it a day?
I wouldn't put my dick in a fucking glove, dude. That shit will strangle me, dude. I told you I stretch out my fucking cock ring.
Yeah, I remember that.
that shit's supposed to be stretchy though. Oh, Manny, what do you think about that?
Right there. Thank you.
What do you think about it?
What?
I stretched out a fucking.
Damn, are you girthy?
Right? Like, I'm pissed because I thought it was like one size fits all and shit, but it was strangling my fucking dick, and I'm like, oh.
You're like, I can't nut. This shit hurts my balls.
It was turning purple.
Oh, dude, no. Okay, so like in that case, you gotta take your ass to a specialty shop, not the fucking toy box.
That's where I got it. That's
what I'm saying. You know, you gotta get your ass away from the toy box, go to a specialty store. and look for a shop that
What,
does.
do they like do measurements and shit? Is it
No,
like
it's not
dude.
measurements. It's
It's
just
like-
that they have different sizes.
They do.
is it like they tailor a suit?
No, it's because like the ones you.
Let me see, sir. Let me take out my little fucking tailoring ruler. Oh, you're about 6 inches, 8 inches, with 14.
No, because
Sir, can you stop growing? I can't, dude. You're touching it.
you're looking at it, bro. You looking at it is making me feel funny.
You looking at me? You looking at the cash register? I'm getting horny.
Look at that shit's about to give me some friction when it goes.
Wait, lady? No. Who said lady, dude? I fucking got this shit from a dude. He's like, yeah, man, that's a really good fucking cock ring. I'm like, you sure? Like, yeah, because mine has
Wait, you actually talked to the dude at the toy box?
Fuck yeah. Dude, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing there. This is the first time I went to a fucking sex shop and shit.
You walked in. Hey, what's up, dude? Oh,
Yeah.
Which section do I go to?
No, yeah, dude. Like, seriously, that's exactly what I fucking did. I went, I looked around. I saw fucking big-ass fucking butt plugs and shit.
Fuck,
I'm like,
dude.
okay. Then I saw fucking tails.
No.
I'm like, what?
Some of those aren't just butt plugs. Some of those are prostate massagers.
No. Metal. They were metal. Dude, I saw someone this fucking big. They looked like those fucking Hershey Kisses. The special Hershey Kisses.
Fuck.
No,
And I was like, what the fuck? People actually wear this shit? Like, what the fuck?
You know what's funny? You know how you're talking about like a metal butt plug and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like fucking obviously with all these digital, like all these sex workers on the internet, aka
Yeah.
premium Snapchat hoes. And I'm just like, I can Google search this, right? But a lot of them they have those fucking plugs where it's like they'll have the little jewel heart or whatever the shit, like little jewel star.
I didn't see any of those.
And no, but you have to order those on the fucking internet.
Have you
dude.
been to the toy box?
Yeah.
You know how you walk in and then to the right is where the cash register is, and they have all those fucking lubes.
Yep.
But then further off that way, they have like glass cases.
Yep.
Okay.
In those glass cases, that's where I saw the metal butt
Oh
plugs.
yeah.
I
And then
saw
then
them-
like on the side he has pipes too.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Because I mean, if you're buying glasswork, you're gonna fucking buy some pipes too.
yeah. I was looking at, like, dude.
But
no,
those are some of the best fucking pipes you get because they're made from the same glass makers that make the butt plugs and shit.
yeah, and that's the shit. That's where I took most of my time because I was gonna walk in, walk out kind of shit.
Okay.
You're
And-
like boop, boop, boop.
Yeah.
But instead
But-
you're just like, hey.
No, I walked around a little because I'm like, I don't know where anything is, and I'm not gonna be the fucking dude that asks where shit is.
Oh, so in other words, Chris walked into the toy box and the Arthur theme song came on, and I said, hey.
What a wonderful kind of day.
Hey.
And then he started twerking and shit with the theme song.
Yeah, I got the Trap Me remix.
But
No, but like I walked in and shit, and I didn't want to be the guy to be like right away, hey, where the fuck is this shit?
No.
Because it's stupid. If you go to a store, like your first time going to a fucking store, look around first, then fucking ask.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be the guy that fucking walk in, go straight to the cashier, hey motherfucker, where's your shit? He's gonna look at you like, what do you mean, where's our shit? Like fucking everywhere.
dude,
Look
fucking
at it.
seriously.
Yeah, so I went in and I was looking around. I saw the fucking butt plugs. I saw the little ones first in that glass case, like they look like a decent size, like what fucking ever. I looked up, there's that big ass fucking, like what is it, like 32-inch radius kind of fucking dildo.
Fuck, dude.
Like fucking, that shit looked like
That's the one that the fucking sex workers be using on fucking goddamn clips for sale and
Yeah,
shit. You're just like, I'm not gonna buy this.
Yeah,
I'm just
that-
gonna check the GIF out
yeah,
real
dude.
quick.
Like I walked in and I saw that shit. I'm like, I'm not here for a fucking challenge, like I'm not doing that fucking El Rey fucking burrito challenge.
Dude,
So,
fucking,
no.
that's Clifford's dick
Oh,
right there.
no. Oh, before I forget, the little metal butt plugs and shit that were in that case with the little. Okay, so the ones on the internet, they have the jewel and shit.
Okay.
Tell me why one of my homegirls had went to like LA or some shit, and she had went to Little Tokyo, and at one of the fucking shops in Little Tokyo, they had like little fucking glassed off section for like fucking. She thought they're like little fucking the shit. What's those, the corks for fucking for wine. And she was like, "Oh, how cute! It's a cork for a wine." Oh my bro, that doesn't have a fucking rubber seal.
Oh shit! Yeah,
I'm like that is.
I was
a
about
butt
to
plug.
ask about that shit too. Like, did it have rubber on it? Like, what
I'm
the-
like, that is a butt plug.
oh shit!
And she was like, "No, it's not. You're just being gross." I'm like, "Look at
So
it
it's-
again."
Ew, what fucking thin and shit.
And she was just like, "How do you know what that is?" I'm like, "Don't judge me."
Manny, how many tails do you got?
None. No.
None.
Oh, come
no,
on.
I have none. I sold
But
them
how,
already.
how many have I bought for bitches? More than enough because I wasted too much money.
Dude, they're fucking expensive.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
sex shops are fucking
No, fuck
expensive.
that. My buddy sold them, and I was just like, "How much you want?"
Dude.
They're $20
No, but
for
here's-
you, $18.
Oh, okay.
And I kind of felt all skeevy, and I was just like,
But still, it's like you would think, it's going up an ass, like fucking lower the fucking price and shit. I went to the sex shop when I saw those fucking tails. I'm like, what the fuck? And I saw the prices fucking $36, $80 fucking dollars for the fucking big fuck off metal ones. I'm like, who's putting that in their ass? Looked up, saw that burrito size fucking dildo. And
"Oh yeah. Somebody
Sorry.
living on the edge of life is
Yeah,
fucking putting that in their ass and walking out of their house with the tail."
Dude, I was a little fucking like freaked out and shit because I'm like, what
No,
the
did you see that
Who
post?
the fuck puts a dildo
Dude,
that
no.
big in them? Like, shit.
Some fucking one of my
Dude,
ex-girlfriends.
This shit was bigger than my fucking head. Like,
Dude,
what the fuck?
All right. Full disclosure, one of the chicks I used to date back in the days, probably like 5 years ago, whatever. Some skinny ass chick, full on freak. Like,
Fuck.
she was a fetish model.
Oh.
Oh.
So pretty much because of that, she that was her job, to put shit up her ass as well as put stuff up places that shouldn't be there. And
What?
yeah,
Wait, so she get to like try out like all the new toys?
yeah, a lot of that.
Hey, dude.
Oh, okay.
No lie,
Oh,
before you
dude.
go on with the story, my sister-in-law applied for testing sex toys.
Where at?
I'm like more often.
I don't fucking know. She's just like, yeah, I
I mean,
applied,
what-
and they're like, we're gonna send you sex toys, and you gotta try them out and give us a review.
I'm like, do they?
I'm
got,
like, you live with your fucking parents. Are you gonna be able to
Record it.
do that shit?
Record that shit, please.
she locks the door. She's fine, guy.
Nah.
Just
bitch.
loud,
She lives in a closet.
Are you serious?
fucking Mexicans.
Yeah, dude, fucking, they have enough space, but they're like, you live in the closet. You're the fucking ugly stepsister no one wants.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And again, no lie, fucking, they try to fucking give her to us. They're like, oh, how about she lives with you and stuff? I'm like, no.
No.
what the fuck?
No, I can barely stand her, and she lives with you guys. Like, no.
Like, what the fuck? Is she like 38 and annoying or what?
She's, I think she's like 24, 25. I don't remember. But, like, that shit pissed me off.
I'm like, how does this bitch still live in a fucking closet? How has she not found a fucking man?
It's her, dude. It's not the guys. It's her. She'll get a guy and then be like, I'm fucking tired of you.
No, from one of the stories that Chris told me is like, and I even told Chris like, someone has to like give her the good dick down to actually consider to keep.
Dude,
her.
I don't think
No.
they'd fucking be willing to go through that shit. Like, the moment she opens her mouth, is like, get the fuck away from me. Like, she's talked to me before. I've talked to her. I try to be on good terms with her and shit. But sometimes it gets to the point where I'm like, bitch, if you keep talking, I'm going to smack the fuck out of you. I don't care if your dad's here. I told her straight out. I'm like, I'll hit you. And she's like, why you gotta be so fucking mean? What's your fucking problem? Like, bitch, you're my problem. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm only nice to you because you're fucking my wife's sister and shit. You're my sister. Like, that's the only fucking reason. If you're some random bitch, I would have smacked you a long ass fucking time ago. Thank you. In the background. Thank you.
By the way, that was not adding on to the story. It was just, a little bit of liquor.
I'm like, how do you know her?
Hey man, fuck, dude. That's just how some of those chicks are. You
Oh, but-
smack them, they're like, oh my god,
No,
thank
like-
you.
What?
I'll talk more
That's
about
Richard.
it after. I'll talk more about it after and shit. But no. So I went into the fucking sex shop and shit.
Okay.
And again, I didn't want to be that fucking guy to ask right away where everything was. I saw the butt plug, saw the burrito fucking dildo and shit.
No invite.
And I looked around some more because I'm like, I've never fucking been here. Might as well look around, see what other options they have. Of course, they got like fucking porno DVDs and shit. And that was the one time I did talk to the fucking dude because I turned, I'm like, you still do DVDs, dude? You don't do like voodoo downloads?
Dude.
It's all about that digital download now, dude.
Yeah.
But fucking truckers stop by there because it's on the fucking trucker route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, not only that, but there's the truck parking that's right by there too.
There's a truck parking?
Yeah, you know damn well those motherfuckers,
Oh,
filthy ass
dude.
mongoloids be going there before they leave.
No fucking wonder then. It makes sense because they're fucking lot lizards and shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude, definitely.
And no, but like I was in there, I was looking at all this shit. I told the dude about the fucking voodoo downloads. And he's like, nah, dude, fucking what we sell is what we sell. Fucking deal with it. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm looking around. I'm like, I can't find the fucking cock rings.
Dude.
So I fucking man up. I go to the fucking register. I'm like, hey man, where the fuck are your cock rings? He points to a little rack and a fucking wall that I was looking at those fucking dildos at. That I didn't see the fucking bubble. He's like, they're right there. You were next to him the whole fucking time. I'm
Pretty
like,
much calling you a dumbass.
no, because I didn't know what the fucking cock ring was. No shit. I didn't know what the fucking cock ring was.
You're like, that's not a wristband.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, well, fuck, which one do you recommend? He's like, it all depends on your size and shit. I'm like, what do you mean size? Yeah, do you have a thick dick? Like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, I don't fucking know. I don't know what a thick dick looks like. Like, well, what do you want me to say?
Dude,
And he's like, okay, there's two options. You can get the single ring ones.
Back in the days, they used to just ask you, how many years have you been married?
Right?
How long you been with her? Like 12 years. That's a big dick. You want the big ass one right there.
No,
The one that looks like goes on your ankle.
So this dude was telling me, this dude was fucking telling me that there's different rings and shit. He pointed me out to some that were 3 separate rings. You put one on the shaft to choke your shit. One that's supposed to go on your shaft and your balls.
all right.
To fucking constrict and all that shit.
All right.
And I'm like, dude, I don't want to deal with so many fucking rings.
Dude.
Like, no, that's not my shit. And he's like, all right, there is another option, and it's to help her out too. So I bought one that has like a little fucking vibrating pill on the inside.
Okay.
And, you can change the batteries out and everything. And I got that shit. And it's double ring. So it has one ring that's supposed to go around the shaft.
All right.
And then a separate ring for, I guess, like extra stretchage. So it has like you've seen like 3D printouts, right? Where they have those little bars that just to hold on that you can break off.
Yeah.
It looked like that, and it had like 3 little fucking different slots. Like, oh, this is for extra stretchage, just in case you're bigger. And I ended up using that shit, and I read the box and everything. It took me like an hour to read the fucking box because I can barely read. And I'm like, all right, okay. So it says not to use it for more than 30 fucking minutes. So we did it like that.
Yeah, because by that point, your nuts are black.
Yeah, and didn't know about that. But the batteries didn't last the fucking 30 minutes either. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. No, literally, when I bought the cock ring, I'm like, I'm going to need batteries, dude. Do you sell the batteries?
No.
No, he straight was like, yeah. I'm like, how much? $10 for a pack of fucking 12 batteries. I'm like, fuck it. I don't care. I'm trying to have a good time. Let me get this fucking lube too. Oh, what is it for? What do you mean? What is it for? Is it for like fucking to fuck, or is it for oral? I'm like, what the fuck's the difference? One's like water based, so you can ingest it and it's cool. The other one isn't. I'm like, fuck it, give me the fucking water based. So I got a sour watermelon and shit. I'm like, all right, cool. Karen liked it. I liked it. Fuck. I'm just squirting that shit every night. Fucking sweet tarts. It was really like a sweet tarts brand. And I'm like,
Karen's like, what the fuck did you just eat?
I'm like, nothing. Fucking putting it under the pillow. What are you doing? What are you hiding? Nothing. Fucking sweet tarts. I have candy. It's the fucking lube. Calm down. We need this. For what, man? You don't know me. It's good, dude. It's good.
It's fucking strong. It's concentrated.
The shit is when I was eating it, I had gone back to fucking the toy box and shit. I'm like, hey, dude, you got anything that's a little more sour? I like the more sour shit. He's like, we got sweet tarts. Nah, I bought that shit last time. But
He was like, you got warheads?
no, but right? Fuck, dude, I want to make that face up. The pucker face. No, but I got that cock ring. I ended up stretching it out.
Dude.
And I was mad because I'm like, hey, what the fuck, dude? This shit's supposed to, like, you know, constrict. And that's the shit, because it wasn't you. It fucking choked my dick out so fucking much, dude. It was like changing color. I'm like, oh shit.
I'm gonna die.
I'm like, I don't want to lose my dick.
Dude, how you'd expect to consider the whole thing of like constructing your fucking like Stella Rosa dick?
Dude, I thought it was going to be able to, like, stretch out more because they had those fucking little fucking stick thingies on the side and then the extra ring around it. So I'm like, I got that extra stretch.
Right, dude, right now it's like you just went from like a Stella to like a fucking Pringle,
dude,
extra large.
That shit was so fucking scary because I didn't know how it worked. Like, I thought it was just supposed to, like, squeeze your dick so it stays hard. This motherfucker, like, kept the blood in my dick, so it got super fucking thick. And I'm like, oh, I've never seen my dick like that. Holy shit! Let me take some fucking pictures. Holy shit! Oh, it looked like the fucking, like this, like the fucking beer bottle thick and shit. Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's not fucking normal.
That's how your kids were born, dude.
This was after the fucking kids.
Huh?
What the fuck is this?
What?
Ooh.
Is it a prostate?
Warheads lube actually exists.
They have warheads.
Warhead? Oh, shit. See?
Fuck,
I told you.
wait, what? GNC?
Oh,
Oh, GNC would have that
Wait,
shit.
how much is it?
$45.
$45 for me to eat that shit in one sitting? Fuck that.
Does it matter? It's worth it,
Wait, no, that's pre-workout, isn't it?
dude.
Yeah, that would be a pre-workout, isn't it?
Oh, dude, I fucking need that. I'm going back to the gym and shit.
Oh, shit, man. He's trying to get that thick. I mean, fucking thick bod.
Well, I mean, I'm already fucking fat thick, but, you know. Just trying to lose the man boobs and the long cause, you know, the love handles. You know,
No, dude, don't lose the love handles. It's the best thing to hold on to.
The way that Karen put it,
that's what she said.
the way that Karen put it was, why get rid of the love handles? What about when I get a strap on?
Oh.
I need something to grab onto. I'm like, man, you can't even put a fucking finger up my ass. Like, she tried. I'm not gonna lie. I'll talk about this shit. I don't care. She tried. She tried. She tried. She tried to do that whole fucking prostate gland shit.
Okay.
The moment I felt her fucking finger touch my cheek, I clenched. Like, it wasn't because I wanted to. It's just my ass is like, fuck that. Like, you can hear it fucking sealing.
Oh, my God.
You can hear the,
Oh, my God.
like, no lie. You can hear the seal. You heard, and I was like, no.
She heard the vacuum suction from it.
Yeah. She's like, what the fuck? Are you gonna let me do this or what? I'm like, I'm not doing that. Ooh, whiskey dick. Fuck. That's just gonna make my shit limp. What the fuck? No, but like, I was like, I can't do this. Oh, you gotta be open-minded. I'm like, I'm open-minded as fuck. I don't care. I'll suck a dick. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm down.
Okay.
But
Richard's like, I'm excited.
Yeah, he's fucking popping the chub right now. I see this shit fucking coming at me. It's reaching out like those fucking zombie hands from the old school grave movies where they just pop out, fucking crawling and shit. But no, like, the moment I felt her finger, I fucking clenched. I couldn't fucking do it.
Yeah, but when
No matter how much I was like, yeah, I'm fucking down for it, fucking do it, it wouldn't happen.
No, but
Boy,
here's
she's doing it.
okay, you can't get a finger up your ass, but you can get a water pressure from a bidet. Up
Dude,
your
the
ass.
fucking bidet scared the fuck out of me too. I clenched hard as shit. I swallowed water.
At that point, that's what we call water enema.
Yeah, it was a total enema, dude.
Did you shit your guts out after?
No, what happened was...
Oh, it didn't work out then. It wasn't hard enough.
Oh no, what happened was I'm like, fuck, now I gotta shit some more. When I shit, I sprayed out a fucking stream of water. It was the cleanest, clearest shit ever. And that's because I didn't know.
Did you use a bidet after again?
I still use it to this day, man. But it sucks because I know I'm gonna fucking, because mine is a manual lever. It's not the automatic, so it's like fucking we don't see shit. Fucking shoot. Because I use a manual lever, it's like my body fucking knows. So when I go to do it, my ass clenches. Again, it fucking clenches. It's like it doesn't want shit. It's traumatized from that day. So going back to it, fucking Karen tried to fucking stick her finger in my ass, and I didn't let it happen. And you know, I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, I don't know, what do I need? Lube? Like, what the fuck? And we kept using the fucking cock ring, and that shit, it ended up stretching out. And I was pissed because I'm like, this is...
Bro, how many times did you guys use it?
Fucking, like, 6 times.
Get a fucking new one.
It's already used.
No, but Brett, those are meant for... They're meant for, like, spontaneous coitus. AKA, I just want to go pick up a fucking hooker, and I'm going to get my $200 worth.
No, yeah, that's the shit. I spent, like, $30-$40 that day that I bought everything.
Yeah, see, there you go. That's what I'm saying. You already spent $200. $40 ain't shit.
No, yeah, but this shit, I until right now at this fucking moment, I didn't know I had to switch it out. I still have the cock ring at my fucking house, and I'm like, fucking look at it, it's fucking a fucking loose fucking hair tie.
Well, okay, all right. So you know what you got last time at the sex shop. Why not just order it from Amazon? Yeah, cheaper.
Well, because now I don't know what fucking size it is.
The kids are gonna open it. What the fuck is this?
It doesn't say what fucking size it is.
Bracelet.
What the fuck? You know you got girth, motherfucker. Just get the girthy one.
What the fuck am I supposed to get? A fucking inner tube? Like, what the fuck?
All right, chill, guy. Chill.
Chill the fuck out, man.
Like, I don't fucking know. So I ended up not using it anymore. I'll use it every once in a while, but it's like it's not as constricting as it was the first time.
Dude.
Well, that's why I'm saying get a fucking new one.
But
you got your 6 uses out the motherfucker. That's 6 divided by 40. How many times? How much is that? What? That's like fucking we only $7, dude.
The shit that pisses me off is we only use the battery like twice. Like I switched out batteries twice and that's it. The rest of the time I'm just like fucking put it on, whatever, fucking get my shit thick as fuck. But it lost elasticity, which pissed me off because it's fucking like a rubber silicone shit. Yeah, I'm like, why did I stretch it out?
Because the fucking lube, the lube itself deteriorates the goddamn
I didn't
plastic.
Use lube for that.
When I use your girthy fucking dick destroy the elasticity. Fuck.
Don't tell me that. I don't want to feel like a freak.
The Chinese aren't that fucking big, dude. Give them a break. They're the ones that make this shit.
This was an American brand.
It doesn't matter. Just because it's an American brand doesn't mean that it doesn't come from fucking PRC.
Dude, man. Quit mentioning about your dick, man. Making my little dick fucking feel weird.
Dude, I'll lend you the fucking cock ring. I don't give a fuck. Fucking let's see if you can fit it.
I don't know. It's been a while since I shit got thicker out there.
It sucks because I'm so pissed that shit fucking stretched it out. What am I? Oh, 3, 4, 7, 8 inch. No, I think I'm bigger than that. I'm bigger than the large. Because my shit was like that. Like, without stretching, it was like that.
Okay.
I stretched it out.
What is it now?
I don't fucking know, like fucking 10 inches. I feel bad for Karen. She has to take my shit.
It's a Pringle dick.
Dude, no lie, 2 days ago, I fucking hurt her. I think I told you about this. I hurt her. I thought it was a fucking dream. And I ended up fucking her in my sleep. Hello, airplane.
Dude, you got that
chopper.
You got that Pringle dick going on right now.
Fuck, I wish it was a fun size.
Nah, bitch.
Fucking little snack pack.
Nope, it's a Pringle dick.
Wait, so is it like a fun size almond joy or a fun size like Butterfinger? Well, 2 different densities.
Oh, this is a shit. Fucking, I guess I'm fucking king size and shit.
Okay, king size Butterfinger or king size almond joy once again?
No, those fucking king size.
Because if you say king size Milky Way, then that's bullshit. Because What?
Those Hershey bars.
Fuck.
Bro, that's brittle as shit. Fucking, I'm pretty sure your Butterfinger's worth of fucking denseness.
Oh, denseness. Are you talking dense or? Oh, I'm like a fucking payday.
You're fucking Babe Ruth.
Baby Ruth.
Oh, yeah, Baby Ruth. Well, no, fuck no. You can't call it a Baby Ruth. It's called a Babe Ruth.
No, it has to be Baby Ruth because if you say Babe Ruth, I ain't that fucking thing. That motherfucker was boom. I ain't rocking a fucking
You
10,
didn't
10
have
foot
that.
thick inch dick, dude.
You didn't have that dad bod going on.
Fuck no. I'm just mad. I'm just mad at that whole situation that it fucking is stretched out on me.
Buy a fucking new one.
I'm going to.
To our listeners that are paying attention, and I know we're going to get there eventually, so subscribe to our Patreon. Patreon.com/Double the Trouble Network.
Yeah, please.
I still haven't added the tears, dude.
Yeah, we still haven't added the fucking tears.
I
We'll get that shit eventually, but like the thing is like if you hear this right fucking now and you're listening to it later,
Just
we
fucking
posted
donate.
this shit, just donate. That way fucking Chris can just get this shit over with and get a new one.
I'm gonna put a fucking Patreon tier. Get Chris a new fucking cock ring.
$1 tier, get a shout out at the beginning of the fucking show.
Hey, what's up, guys? Fucking Sex Pistol. Sex Pistol 69. What's up?
Nutsucker 420.
We're gonna get a lot of those.
King Blast
And
89.
all of them are gonna be the $1 tiers for that fucking cock ring.
It's just gonna be fucking James putting different fucking goddamn names. I'm sorry, Taco or JR. I apologize. We need to bleep that.
It's Taco. I'm not gonna fucking do it because JR isn't his real fucking name either.
I know.
So
It's Taquito.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't
Taquito.
matter. It's Taquito. So fucking, it's just gonna be Taco putting a bunch of different fucking names.
Yeah. They're all gonna say Taco something.
Not even
Taco
that.
69, Taco 420.
I'm gonna eat this taco. Stick it in her taco.
Fucking give me 2 fucking tacos de carne asada.
Taco y chorizo.
Fuck.
Fuck.
And all of them have to do with fucking the cock ring. Taco cock ring plus.
It's just gonna be the last one.
The last one's gonna say, let's get Chris's fucking cock ring. Oh, if people actually use these fucking names and shit, I'm gonna be pissed.
Everyone subscribe to Patreon. Fuck, dude. Oh my god.
No, but yeah, like I said, I'm mad at the whole situation. It just because it's like I'm a cheap motherfucker.
Yeah,
So
you
the
got $7 out of each fucking use.
Dude.
Yeah, and it pisses me off because it's like, again, I'm a cheap motherfucker. So knowing that after 6 uses my shit fucking stretched out, I'm like, hey motherfucker, like what the fuck? I should have gotten like at least 100 uses out of this bitch. I need this shit to deteriorate.
Dude,
Bruh,
just
but
get
at that point, that's like 40 cents per use. That's impossible.
No, but
I'll make it possible. I
It's
can
a
get
Chi-
thick.
it's
I
a
can
Chinese.
get thicker.
It's a Chinese product designed in America. Fuck do you expect?
I'm just gonna add my own fucking silicone to the bitch.
dude, just
Oh.
get a rubber band and just
Yeah,
like wrap
yeah.
it around like 2-3 times around it, and there you go.
Dude,
I
I mean,
bust the rubber band though.
At that point, you're
thick
making
ones,
like
though, the thick ones.
what is it called? A fucking the jailhouse pussy, a fifi or some shit.
What the fuck?
Fredo should know. He was in jail. Even though he's not a dad and shit, but you know.
Dude, I'm thinking I'm just gonna get fucking 99-cent store fucking electrical tape and wrap my shit.
Ow.
Oh, okay. Fuck.
What kind of kinky shit are you into?
It kind of looks like this. This is the shit I fucking stretched out.
Is it neon green?
Yes,
Oh, it's neon blue.
this one's blue, but mine's green. Hey, that's my favorite fucking color.
Like
The pleasure is for her. Aesthetics is for me.
you're like, this shit looks tight, dude.
Fuck, look at it vibrate. Look at it. Look at it. I think my dick's tight.
I'm pretty sure that's why they don't make any of them with LEDs, because you fucking start looking at your dick and it's
I'll
like
fucking rave on my dick and shit. Hey, fucking flip this bitch. Yeah, woo.
What is this? Is Betty Bananas or some shit right now?
Well, I mean, fuck, if you got LEDs going on your dick, fuck yeah, it is.
Satisfaction.
Or it's like.
What is this fucking sandstorm?
No, that's the shit that the guy wanted me to get. It was like 3 separate fucking rings, and I'm fucking lazy. I'm not gonna fucking put 3 separate fucking rings. I want one fucking ring that does the job. And I got the fucking vibrator with the vibrator attached to it. I'm like, fuck it, for her pleasure and shit. Like I said, for her pleasure, but for my aesthetics. So I got in green.
Oh, before I forget, you know how you're talking about you won't take a finger in the bum?
Yeah.
How come you're talking about being a power bottom earlier and you can't even take a finger up the bum?
Because the power bottom is the one that's thrusting.
No, nigga.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
A bottom is the one that's on the bottom, just taking you up the ass.
Well, see, I don't know these goddamn rules.
See, this is the shit. I know all these fucking terms and shit, but I've only been to the fucking sex shop once.
What the fuck do you and Karen talk about when you guys are fucking?
A lot.
Oh, what the fuck else do I? Yeah. Oh, hey, babe, fucking, thrusting away and shit and being like, oh, did you do the dishes today? Like, what the fuck? What do you expect us to talk about?
Hey,
oh, did the kids get good grades?
Did you clean out my dirty ass underwear? Right?
No, well, you're gonna have to clean these.
Did you clean out the tent right now?
Like, we don't do conversation when we're fucking, dude. Like, what the fuck do you do?
Moan.
Do you get with a girl and you're like, hey, so you know what? While fucking and shit, just so I'm gonna have to do my taxes. Like, what the fuck? What do you mean conversation?
Oh, dude, you gotta talk about your day.
Yeah, my day.
I'm just kidding. No, what I mean.
My day? I'm like, God, Jerry, I'm getting thrust so much harder.
What I mean,
I heard her already.
Not talking while you're fucking. What I mean is like talking while you're talking about sex.
Ah, okay.
Dude, I literally just like, hey, I want to fuck you.
That's it.
You down? She's like, yeah. All right, let's go.
So where the fuck did you learn the terms power bottom and shit like that?
This motherfucker.
The internet.
What the fuck is that?
What?
That shit. Is that a fidget spinner for a dick? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's when she's having
what the fuck?
when she's having a tough time.
A stressful day. Let me just spin that shit.
No,
on
not
your
even
dick
that.
real
When
quick.
she's having a tough time concentrating on your dick.
Viewers who can't see it, the cock ring with
No, that's why I get the one
feather.
feather, so it looked like it's flapping around. Fucking, she's like a fish, doing the fly fishing and shit. What is that? Let me go after it.
Is that a Flappy Bird? What?
What the fuck?
So for
That shit has one of those fucking spinners that you blow at. The ones you stick out the window so they start spinning.
it's the future of cock ring soon.
Here, let me stick this out the window. Let it hit your clit real quick.
Dude. Oh, talking about like sex toys and shit. You well, obviously you've been listening to my the Yo podcast.
Yeah.
AKA the Martin and Martin show, Martin and Hooter show.
Martini
So fucking
and Hooter.
They had that episode with Jenna Kills.
I recently heard that shit.
Dude, that shit.
That shit freaked me out a bit. She's like, yeah, he didn't fuck my face. I fucked his dick with my throat. I bleed sometimes.
Dude.
I'm like, whoa, what the fuck?
What? Okay.
Yeah, she's fucking
See?
wild. And she works at a fucking sex shop.
She says she found herself on a fucking DVD box.
Yeah.
What? Nigga?
I'm like, that must be fucking crazy, dude. Fucking as a, like...
Look, I'm fucking famous. If I see myself on a fucking sex DVD and shit, I'd be like, what the fuck? Who took this picture? Is this one of mine?
No, see, fuck that, dude.
That looks like my angle.
Yeah, and see, that's why I didn't end up working my ex-girlfriend after high school.
Oh, we still need to talk about that shit. We'll put that shit on the Manny is baking.
Yeah, no, I don't even think that's appropriate fucking conversation for that fucking podcast.
Wait,
Which podcast then?
I don't fucking know, dude. That
The
shit-
best one with
That-
besides that one, this one would be the best one.
Yeah, most likely, yeah.
Because this is a all out fucking whatever. Because this podcast is basically a audio blog kind of shit.
no, that's
Because
it.
my buddy was like top 10 reasons. Oh no, he was like, what are your top 10 favorite porn stars? And I
Is
was
that
like,
metal?
I don't know any porn stars.
Cause
I
Yeah,
probably
it-
searched a bitch too.
yeah, because this motherfucker was like, what? He was like, can you guys do like one of these weeks do top 10 porn stars and shit, like your top 10? And I was like, fucking.
Well, that's-
I was like, even better. I was like, fucking top 10 reasons why my two exes were my favorite porn stars.
See, the shit that was hard about that is that I don't watch porn.
Yeah, I don't either. But the thing is,
No,
is
like
that they went on to make
the
porn.
only time I've watched porn was the time that Karen stole fucking VHS tapes from her parents, and she's like, "Oh, let's watch this."
Jesus Christ, what the fuck was that? Like 2004?
2012, 2009, somewhere around there, between those years. That was the first time I watched fucking porn.
A fucking VHS?
Yeah.
Damn, at least you got the good shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
fuck
that's totally a cock ring for me.
that's like the
Show it to Manny. Yeah, you know I'm down for that shit, huh?
Huh?
Let's make this some evil shit.
Fuck, dude.
You can get some evil dick. It's spooky season.
Oh, if it strangles me
Yeah,
right,
so I mean, it's the end of fucking grilling season, the end of dad bod season, but we're entering spooky season. So if you want to be a fat fucking ghost, you're gonna be a fat fucking ghost.
Hey, this is Skeletor.
oh, I wanted to bring up a fucking video that I showed Karen. It made me fucking laugh.
Nah,
So there was this chick giving some guy head, but she was under a blanket, and all it recorded was her sucking like really quick, and you hear like, and he starts like he's like, "You a ghost," and she's like, "Boo, nigga."
I saw that
seen that
shit.
one. I've
Oh
seen
my
that
god,
one.
I was gonna share that shit. I was like, oh no, I got my tias and shit on Facebook, and you seen the shit I post on Facebook. But like, I drew that line. I was like, nah, I can't on this one, dude.
Dude.
No, I just showed it to Karen.
But like the
I
fucking.
I told her straight out, this is something that you would fucking do. 'Cause we do fucking around like that while we're doing it and shit. Like
See,
we'll
you
crack
mu-
jokes.
See, and your ass said you don't talk while you guys are
we don't
fucking.
we don't talk, but
No, but
I'll
you fucking make jokes.
yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
It's just it's to
like-
get that extra jolt of fucking blood in your dick.
Like, no, the thing that made me laugh the most, like it was my own fucking joke, but it made me fucking laugh, was that she was like sucking me off and shit, and I pushed her head down, and she choked. I'm like, what? I leave you speechless?
Oh my god, fuck. dude.
She got mad, fucking sucked harder. I moaned a little. I'm like, oh yeah. I sounded straight, like if I was taking up the ass and shit. I was like, I'm like, don't ever do that again. Oh, but fuck, dude. Like, that's the one thing I would do is fucking crack jokes. But fucking talking, I don't fucking do that shit.
Well, I mean, that's not what I mean. Like talking dirty and shit. That's a different thing. But like,
No, I don't even fucking talk dirty. Like, I can't do that shit.
it's just a bunch of fucking.
Oh no, we stay quiet as fuck because we're in an apartment.
If post nut clarity hits, oh my god, what was I doing? I can't believe I did that.
Did I ju-
2 minutes later, post nut clarity. Can't believe
Like,
I let the urges
oh,
hit me
like,
again.
like Karen fucking struggles to stay quiet when I'm fucking her and shit. Cause she's like, I don't want to make noise. I don't want people to fucking know. And we always have the fucking window open.
Meanwhile, the
And
neighbors
I'm
are
over
going
here-
balls out.
I'm over here. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I want them to know that you're having a good fucking time. You're making me feel like inadequate and shit. Look at my dick. It's strangled. It's fucking like 3 feet thick. Like, come on.
Like, bro, he's happy. What the fuck? Like, come on, be excited for him. Let it out.
Look at him. He's standing at attention and shit. Come on.
All
there-
for you.
Yeah. And she's like, no, I gotta stay quiet. I'm like, are you more worried about the neighbors or fucking dad knowing about this shit? And she's like, more than my dad and stuff. I'm like, he fucking talks about us having sex. Like, sometimes I'll wake up late and I'm like, fuck, I'm running late and I have to get to work. I get there late. He's like, "Oh, what? She keep you awake?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fucking your daughter and what?"
Like, she keep you awake. Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you guys got like fucking 3 kids and you guys been together since before high school.
Oh,
Yep.
during high school and shit, he would pop those fucking jokes, dude. He'd fucking tag us quick too. He's like, "Oh, you guys fucking?" I'm like, "Hey, it's none of your fucking business, but high five me real quick."
Yeah, dude, what's up?
The shit that turned out weird, like I'm comfortable as fuck. Yeah, the bass. I'm comfortable as fuck. I don't care if he talks about me and my wife fucking. Like, it's like, dude, that's on you. You fucking, yeah, you know about our fucking sex life and shit. We're doing it. We have kids. But then he'll fucking come out. He's like, "Yeah, so sometimes I'll sleep with your mother-in-law and stuff, and, you know, things happen." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I don't need to know that shit."
I'm like, bro, it's a 2-way fucking street. You gotta you let him
Yeah,
give it to you,
yeah.
and you gotta let
Yeah.
you know, you just gotta take
yeah,
it.
but that's the shit, because it's like, it's fucking weird. Like, hey, dude, like,
Yeah,
I don't
it's-
see my mother-in-law like that.
Okay, but like, okay, so remember how like fucking in Martin and Hooter they have that relationship.
Yeah. But that's,
I mean, they have.
but that's the shit. What the fuck am I gonna do? Fucking double team with him?
No, motherfucker, that's not what I mean. What I mean is like, how he's comfortable talking to his dad, and mind you, that's his fucking dad.
Yeah.
But, like, this is your father-in-law. You just gotta be like, oh fuck. You gotta be like, oh yeah, bro, fucking, you know, sometimes, you know, you just gotta. That's tight, you know, like even if you don't want to.
Yeah, like, he'll talk to me, but I'll just laugh. Like, that's all I can fucking do. Because what
Well, I
give him
mean,
fucking
yeah,
poiners? Like, what the fuck?
No, you don't
Nah,
want to do that.
dude, you don't need
Like-
pointers.
And that's, and that's the shit that's weird. Because then he's gonna know my fucking techniques on his fucking daughter, and he's gonna be using them on my fucking mother-in-law. Like, no.
Yeah,
no.
you know.
This is a family thing.
you're
I'll
gonna-
tell my kids.
You're gonna end up with a fucking new brother-in-law.
Shit. No.
I'm pretty sure your father-in-law Jimmy's up or he has a strong pull-out game.
No, she can't have kids no more.
Oh fuck.
So, well, my mother-in-law can't have kids.
Yeah, that's
Well, they get to fucking a lot then.
full-on cream pie.
Oh, dude, one of these days, because he's been waking up late, lately and shit, and one of these days I'm gonna be like, "Is she keeping you awake?" I'm gonna pull that shit on him because he's been doing it since I was fucking 15.
No, actually, no. Actually, I want you to actually record us to actually know the.
Oh, I'm gonna record it.
Record
Last
it?
time I was gonna send you a picture because I didn't know if you fucking believed me or not that I fucking smashed cans and shit with my mother-in-law. Like, I'll fucking drink. with her.
No! You showed me the picture where you guys were drinking.
Yeah,
Yeah. Fucking.
yeah.
You guys were both fucking pounding it.
Because a lot of people are like, "Oh, you don't fucking drink with your mother-in-law. You fucking, no one likes your mother-in-law and shit." I'm like, dude, it's not my fucking choice. I'm still on the clock during that time. Like, literally, that's me on the clock. I'm not off the clock until I actually get home.
Yeah.
Because after that, I'll literally get inside, take off my fucking work clothes. I'm like, I'm done. But when I'm still there fucking pounding and shit, my mother's like, "Oh, you want another beer?" No, I'm good. Come on, fine. And I'll just keep drinking. And that's why a lot of times I'll tell you when it's Saturdays and shit, I'll be like, "Dude, I've been pre-gaming."
No. Okay, fucking speaking of Saturdays, okay, so yesterday fucking we did Fredo's Rants, whatever.
Okay.
And he kind of got the big sad and shit. And I didn't know he drank that many beers. So pretty much the reason why I gave him my beer, dude, I had fucking spent the entire day doing dad shit. Like, we were laying down fucking gravel.
Oh, you need
No,
the
and
fucking
you- and-
beer for that.
Yeah, and you saw the fucking picture, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I put down like 3 Powerades and like a solid 12-pack of beer by my fucking
Oh,
self.
see, so you're fucking. Did you get a hangover?
I was kind of hungover.
That's the shit that made it. It's kind of like making me iffy on it because it's like, dude, you had electrolytes. How the fuck are you gonna have a hangover?
No, I wasn't.
Because a lot of the time the
Man.
hangover happens because it's water loss.
Yeah, so
you're dehydrated.
No, like the
Yeah.
first, I would say like maybe like the first 2 hours, I was all dead and shit. But like
Fuck, tell me about it.
I chugged a bottle of water, a fucking Powerade, and then I downed a fucking Rain.
One of those fucking cans,
Yeah, one of those fucking cans. I downed one of those motherfuckers.
the energy drinks.
Yeah,
right?
and I pound a fucking beer, and I was hitting the wax fan, and then like that, I fucking like perked up, and I was like, all right, let's do this shit.
Oh fuck, dude. I've done jobs like that where we put gravel, fucking just I don't know if you know what Arizona pebbles are.
Yeah.
The fucking smooth rocks,
Mm-hmm.
those river rocks and shit. I've done all that shit.
Oh, those look so
I've
nice
done,
in here.
I've done the fucking white rocks and all that shit. The heaviest ones are gonna be the fucking Arizona fucking pebbles. Those motherfuckers. I've done jobs like that. I'm fucking.
You pick up You pick up a shovel full, and it's only like 5 rocks.
No, the shit is my father was like, oh, let's fucking do this shit fucking quick. You know, we got to get done with this fucking job. I'm like, all right. So he starts scooping them into a fucking, because we use those little like, what are they called? Fucking fucking Rubbermaid or some shit, whatever. Fucking brand trash cans.
Yeah.
And we filled, those
Rubbermaid.
Rubbermaid. We use those and shit, and we're just taking them, fucking dumping them into where we need to dump them over those fucking felt shits. Which I noticed you guys didn't No, you did. You guys put the lining on the bottom.
Yeah, the weed stopper lining.
So we would dump all of that and shit. And at the end of the day,
dude,
he'll ask me too. He's like, "Oh, you want a beer and shit?" Like, you know, it was a hard day, and it's weird a little because he doesn't drink anymore because he was an alcoholic, like straight out abusive alcoholic.
Fuck.
And he doesn't drink anymore, and it's weird to me when he's like, "You want a beer?" I'm like, "Fuck, dude, I only drink socially. Or you're gonna have one with me? Like, what the fuck?" And he's like, "No, you don't. I don't drink." I'm like, "I'm good then." Like, the only times I fucking drink is socially. I can't fucking. I can't. Because I know for a fact I have a problem. I do have a drinking problem. If I start drinking alone and I get used to it, I'll be fucking pounding every fucking day. I'll be wasting my fucking money on that shit. And that's not fucking worth it.
No, that's the whole point. Like how I stopped doing the whole like.
Well, that's probably why you're drinking right now is because you're with us and shit.
No, not yet. No, but that's why though, throughout the years back then. No, throughout the years back then, I'll drink.
What?
I'll drink and drink.
Chris got it.
Like the whole thing with like with the remember back then I had the bottles on me in the refrigerator, like the bottles of like the moonshine and everything back then. I'll drink those by myself at times.
Yeah, and that's where I see that it's a problem because I don't. I made it a complete. What is it called when you make it something like kind of personal? Like it's your shit, like, not goal. Fucking. Oh, what? How? I made it. Well, in a simpler sense, I made it to where it was a point that I am never drinking alone. Yeah. Never, because again, I knew I would have a problem. I found out at an early age that I have a fucking gambling problem. So I'm not gonna drink alone. I will never drink alone.
So we can't go we can't go to Vegas, but
we can.
Can we go play pachinko?
Yeah, I can do pachinko, but I'm gonna tell you right now.
We're gonna play for them fucking.
I'm
coins.
gonna tell you right now. I get angry with fucking claw machines. I've punched claw machines.
Oh no! See, you're dealing with a master of claw machines here.
I know for a fact you're not better than me.
Ooh.
Have you seen the back of my car?
Ooh.
Look at all my kids' stuffed toys.
Oh, hold on, give me a second.
I got 3 full fucking beds of fucking stuffed animals that I won in the past fucking month.
Ooh. Damn.
I'm like, where's the photo?
It's like
All those toys in how long?
The ones in the back of the wagon, that was like literally in the span of a week.
ooh.
And then
That's a wagon window though.
No,
in a month, I filled up 3 beds. Like all my kids' toys are mostly stuffed toys, and I've gotten big fuck off ones too. But a lot of them I spent a shitload of money just there at Jimenez and shit. But that's the reason I knew I was a fucking I had a gambling problem, because of the fact that when I didn't claw a fucking toy, I punched the fucking machine to the point where. Yeah, I've gotten way more than that, dude.
I'm like, these are the ones that are left over. I've given a shit ton away.
I've thrown a shitload away, dude. I still have fucking 3 beds full. Like, those are our fucking pillows right now.
No fucking swear, Sam.
and that's why I know I have a gambling problem, because again, I would get mad when I didn't claw a fucking toy,
Yeah.
and when I saw it come up empty, I fucking decked the machine. I've almost broken the glass twice at Jimenez, and the security guard had to jump in like, "Hey, dude, I think you're done." And I did that fucking cliche shit. I'm like, "I'll tell you when I'm fucking done."
Jesus.
I spent $100 at Jimenez before.
Fuck, dude.
Oh no! See, then each one of my prizes, I do this thing, and mind you, this is because I know I had a problem with crane games, and my friends would stop me. They're like, "You got the one swipe, bro." I'm like, "I'm down. Let's do
Dude,
this shit."
that's the shit. If you get me to a claw machine, I get like just
Because
walking
what?
to it. I'm like, fuck your fucking rule.
No, like round one, there's multiple machines, and
No,
because
yeah.
and mind you, I'm there with the group, so it's like it's not just one person stopping me. It's like 5 fucking people. Like,
Oh, yeah. Caesar
get the fuck off the machine.
Caesar tried stopping me before. He actually got to stop me once, and that's because I was trying to put in a 20 and it kept spitting it out because it only accepted ones, fives, and tens. And I'm like, no, fucking take it. Like I would get anxious and shit, and that's when I would start kicking the fucking machine. That's why I'm scared to go to like One Up and all that shit, fucking Dave and Buster's. That's the only reason I'm still like I can't fucking go.
Yeah,
Because
like fucking.
Actually, you went to David Buster's?
no. Remember the one time that I went to GameWorks, we were walking through,
Oh, yeah, I
and
remember.
I said I was like, all right, next week I'm gonna fucking go,
They were wet.
and they fucking closed.
Yeah,
They closed that next week. I was so
But see-
fucking pissed.
See, GameWorks has those UFO machines that Sega makes,
Yeah,
and that's what round one has. And because of that, like literally, I haven't been around one in maybe like 2 years.
dude, I still
So,
want
like,
to
what-
fucking.
what
That's the
you-
one in Chino, right?
No, Point of Hills. It's right there.
No,
off the
there's one in
60.
Chino.
No, there-
It's called One Up.
I don't know about that, but the one there's I specifically only go to round one because of their prizes. Their prizes usually
Oh, dude,
they're name brand, and also on top of that they're specifically from Japan only.
For me, it doesn't fucking matter, dude. If it's a claw machine, I'll go.
For me,
I'll even if the place is like fucking a bunch of arcades and all that shit. I'm spending my time at the fucking claw machine.
oh no, that's me too.
Dude, I go to Walmart's and they have claw machines. I do the 50-cent fucking claw machines
Oh, yeah,
where it's
I've-
like
dude,
fucking play till you win.
And trust me, fuck the Play-Doh ones. I hate those. Fucking the
Dude,
ones that
those
the
are
ones
the
that,
only ones that Caesar lets me do when we're at Walmart. Because literally, when I don't get shit on a play until you win, I get pissed and I start punching the fucking machine. Literally on the first fucking round, like it's like miss. I'm like, bitch, fuck, and people start staring at me, and I'm like, whoa. Hey, you know, my cock ring don't fit.
the Walmart ones, I try to stay away from those motherfuckers. Mostly
they're-
because
all the Walmart ones are rigged. I know
no, they're
for it.
not.
Yes, they are.
No, dude, I've walked away with
Oh,
a
no.
handful of them, and
They
just
have an
walking in-
algorithm. They have an algorithm too.
Yeah, mostly because probably by that point people have shoved enough money into the motherfuckers. But I'll literally walk out with hands.
You know who
into
probably
the
shoved all that money into them?
You.
Me. You motherfucker winning. I'm like, oh, god damn it. I'm pissed again.
Yeah, so at round one, fucking when we go, it's always me and the weebs. But like all my buddies are fucking weebs,
No, yeah.
and they're car guys. They're my drifting buddies,
Okay, cool.
and they have anime shit on their cars, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you've ever been to a con or whatever the fuck, and you've seen big ass anime stickers on their cars
Those are your buddies.
that are slammed as fuck with big ass wheels, yeah, those are my friends.
Do they have the pillows?
They have the pillows in the fucking car.
They're huge ass weeps.
Oh, they're definitely fucking weebs. They're like, that's my waifu for lifeu. fuck your 3D girl, 2D for life, bitch.
Fuck.
And fucking because of that, like I'm just like, you guys are nerds. But like
Yeah, you have a pillow in the back of your fucking wagon too.
those aren't pillows, those are fucking plushies. Eat dick.
Pillows, man.
Nah,
I
those
see them
are-
as pillows. I see them as pillows now.
I'm like those
because
are,
that's all I got, dude.
I'm like those
I
are really
literally-
Kumas. I have like a Mario and Luigi in
Dude,
there.
I stuffed my fucking stuffed
Okay.
animals into pillowcases.
So you want to
I
hear?
had to make them into pillows.
So you want to hear why I stopped fucking? Why I had to commit to the one swipe roll? One day there's these fucking goddamn Tanuki Mario and Luigi's.
All
And they
right.
look super easy to get. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking get it.
I gotta cut you
I'm
short.
gonna fucking get
How
it.
much?
$2 a swipe.
No, how much did you spend?
I spent in total just for those two. I spent $80.
Oh,
And this was this was
Caesar gave me a $20 limit. Caesar had given me a $20 limit.
Oh no, and mind you, this was after I had played for a long time already. So I was already like $80 in for the night. And that was like another 80 on top. So like that night, like just on fucking Crane Games, I probably spent like $200.
Yeah, dude,
And
it gets like
because
that.
one, I'm drunk as fuck, I'm high as fuck, and
See,
we're
you're
with the
fucking
boys.
lucky. You're fucking lucky. Every time I played a Crane game, I was never fucking drunk, and I was never fucking high. I
Well,
was completely
because
sober,
we-
and still spending $100.
Well, that's what we'd go to round one for. We'd go get drunk at the fucking bars, and then we'd be playing fucking games all night.
I think it'd be worse if I fucking drink. That's the only reason I'm kind of refraining from Dave and Buster's too. Because
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
like,
you
I'm
fucking-
afraid
yeah.
that I'm gonna drink and fucking boom, there goes my fucking rent.
If we go to fucking exactly. You go to Dave and Buster's, I'm gonna sit there with a coin pusher and shit like an asshole.
Dude.
There and watch YouTube if you drank
That-
a movie with us.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're
so
sure go to
fucking.
Dave and Buster's. Fuck it.
So
Oh, dude, like if you guys invite me to Dave and Buster's, like either now until like maybe later on, I don't know how long, but I probably fucking deny it because I'm literally afraid because I'll spend my fucking rent money. I have no fucking problem spending my fucking rent money. That's why I try to stay away from shit like that. That's why
Can you
my
make it-
brother's going to Vegas
No, yeah, but
like
hey,
soon and shit.
no, yeah, but
And
I'm like, see, but Vegas is fucking different. That's like going to San Manuel. Like, see, okay, because I hadn't been.
no, but that's the shit. He told me he was going to Vegas.
no.
And I started saying like, what if I push in like $200? Like, can I go and shit? He's like, nah. Like this is just me and Andrew kind of shit. And I'm like, well, fuck, I'm on. Fuck. Even before going, I'm already saying I'm gonna put in $200 fucking dollars. Like I know.
No,
I
see-
know for a fact that I have a fucking problem.
See, and that already shows in itself where
Dude.
you're already committed to spending $200 just to do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And mind you, because I hadn't played the Crane games in a long ass time.
Dude, I had to
And
stop myself too.
So this was probably around this time last year. No, fuck no. This was probably like
I stopped about
at
4 months ago.
This was January, beginning of the year. Fucking because I hadn't had time or whatever. I was working too fucking much. I was literally working 16 hours a day,
Mhm.
6 days a week. And because of that, I didn't have time for anything. I wouldn't do anything.
That's
like-
good though.
No, man. This was
In a
bad
sense,
because
it's good
no,
because,
because
look,
on my day off, I would
Oh.
drop a straight fucking rack. Like I would literally drop $1,000 on just meaningless shit.
Yeah.
And it was bad, dude. Like, I would go out to eat and I'd fucking ball the fuck out for no fucking reason because I was working too much and just
And
to
that's-
alleviate myself.
That's kind of why
That's
I'm
what I was
happy that
doing
I'm
and
working
shit.
as much as I am because I work every fucking day, from fucking like 6 in the morning till fucking 8 at night.
fuck.
Well, I
I'm
mean-
busting shifts like that, and and I'll get home. I'm fucking tired. I'll come and do the podcast and shit, but I preoccupy myself on purpose because one, I know if I have the fucking time, I'm gonna spend money.
And when I had that job, like, literally, I had paid off my fucking... I had bought a Camry within 4 months.
But see, you're
I got fucking
you
rear-ended.
get car shit.
Yeah, I got rear-ended. I had fucking... The dude was texting and shit. He didn't have insurance. Lost my fucking car.
Fuck.
Fucking... I had bought the Cressida that fucking same week. I had bought the Prius the same week, too, because I was just like, fuck, I need a car for
And
work.
that's
and then
the shit that sucks too.
I was already going to buy the Cressida, too.
Having that fucking that work and getting that kind of money, you're fucking balling and shit, and you're just like,
But it was...
I need to spend it on something.
It wasn't anything to benefit me,
It does
dude.
suck for you because you don't have kids, so you're just like, fuck it. I have kids and shit, and still like 4 months ago, I almost didn't have money for rent
Yeah.
because I was on the fucking crane machines, and
Yeah,
I'm like, fuck, dude.
See, what makes me mad, dude, is like that money that I had then that I was spending on just dumb shit.
Mhm.
I could have fucking easily I could have paid tuition for a fucking year. But the
Oh.
thing
Yeah.
is, because of work, I couldn't
You
go to
couldn't
school.
go. Yeah, And that's the
So
shit
there
that
was no
sucks, too.
fucking point.
Like right now, I'm kind of in that situation with the whole school thing because I do want to finish and get my GED and shit. Because found out fucking assholes and shit. I want to go to the LA Film School, and I'm like, I called them up. I asked for a tour and everything.
Oh yeah, they went.
And the moment they're like, oh, so what's your highest degree and shit? I'm like, oh, I don't have anything. They're like, high school diploma? No. GED? No. You can't take it.
And see, but
and it turns out you can't go into a college course without, at the very least, a GED.
Yep.
And dude, that shit fucking killed me so much because I wanted to go to the LA Film School to do film classes, and then the shit that I want to be is an audio engineer, and that came with the fucking class, and I was so pissed because I had called 3 years ago too, and they're like, it's $15,000 for the course. It's an 18-month course. I'm like, cool, I can fucking do that. I don't care. Turns out their prices came up. I called them maybe at the most 6-7 months ago, and they're like, they told me the same shit. I'm like, I don't have this. I'm planning on getting my GED and everything. How much is it? Because I know inflation happens and all that shit. So I'm like, how much is it? $40,000.
God damn.
Yeah. And I got pissed. I'm like, fuck, I should have fucking buckled up. I shouldn't have. And again, it was because of the fucking crane games too. I spent most of my fucking money. Like I was making every month. I was making about fucking $6,000 a month, but most of it was going to crane games. Just getting pissed, almost breaking fucking machines and shit, going around. We went to fucking Boomers. Like me and my brother, like literally got cards and shit. Went to fucking Boomers, and we're like, yeah, let's fucking do this shit. I didn't give a shit at that point. Because I'm like, I'm not going to get my GED. They're not going to fucking accept me at the LA Film School. My fucking GPA is fucking low as fuck. And I was just discouraged completely. And I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, there's no point in fucking going through with this. I still want to do that. I still want to go for an audio engineer class. Mount Sac has something kind of like it. But I'm like, I don't have the fucking time now. Because before, I would get out at like fucking 2. Out of work. I would go in at 7, fucking get out at 2, and I was like, cool, I can do whatever. Now I'm fucking getting out at like 8:30 and shit. Fuck, we're not even supposed to be cutting grass at that fucking time anymore. And we're just fucking trying to fucking bust it out. We're like, we can't have any more for the next day because our route is fucking different the next day. Like, we literally go from Chino houses and shit one day to fucking like Fontana and shit. And it's like, we can't fucking go and do other houses from Chino and then go to Fontana. It takes up too much fucking time. So we have to knock out those fucking houses to be able to finish a route so we don't have shit left over. And now it's taking up all my fucking time. And it pisses me off because I do the fucking podcast. My father-in-law doesn't see that I do fucking podcasts. I tell him I do shows and shit. And he's like, oh, fuck whatever, fucking little hobby shit. You're fucking done by like 11 and shit. You'll get home by that time. And it's like, it's not that simple, dude. I don't fucking work on just my fucking schedule. I work on everyone else's schedule. Like, it's cool that you're down for fucking podcasting whatever and shit. But with Richard and shit, it has to be certain days at certain times, and we have to be done at certain times. Like today, I'm kind of surprised that we're going this fucking late. But it has to be at certain times, and I have to go based off of everyone's fucking schedules. Like Fredo's Rants, fucking Graveyard Shift, and all that. It's all different fucking schedules, but I have to go based off of all that. And the work is fucking keeping me away from doing it fucking earlier like I want to. And I'm just fucking struggling. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to do fucking school for sure. Yeah. Like, there's no fucking way I'm going to do school.
Well, I mean, at this point, you're hitting the DIY shit super hard.
Fuck yeah, dude. And I hope this shit gets picked up fucking good. Like, I hope it gets picked up quick and good.
And this is what I wanted to bring up because Richard was talking earlier about how he wants to do, comedy and stuff.
Oh, that's what you guys were talking about?
Yeah.
No.
So pretty much like what would benefit, because that's a means of advertisement.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I could have shows that I could just easily sign up for.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You've done Flappers.
Yeah, I've done Flappers, so I get my emails every fucking month. But the thing is that I'm not confident with those 5 minutes anymore. So I want to try a new 5 minutes.
You're going to do a new set?
New set.
What's your deadline on that?
Pretty much you get the show 2 weeks beforehand.
No, what's your deadline on actually going through with it?
Oh, this shit? Fuck, dude. I mean, pretty much this as soon as possible.
Oh, so you got your set. You
Yeah.
got your new set. Okay.
So this shit's
That's what I was trying to
go.
figure out, whether you had your new set going or if you were gonna work on the old set and tweak it.
Nah, fuck no. I don't want to tweak the old set. The old set was it was redundant. It wasn't really.
It's no longer relevant.
Not only that it's not relevant, it's just that I didn't. Let's say there wasn't necessarily much. I didn't live much at that point, so it was just mostly just hateful shit.
Oh, you went that route.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
now
not hateful, but like morally. Just,
no, I get it. I don't want to put too much on it because if you decide to do the set again, I don't want to fucking ruin it for people.
Yeah, nah, fuck no. It was worthless. Like honestly, like.
Hey, you never
It
know, dude.
was-
You might be able to take
like,
that shit and talk about it again.
There's some old fucking dudes that fucking liked it. They're like, dude, that's fucking funny, bro. Because there was some shit that was, it hit, and that's the shit that I kept within it. But like, honestly, that's not something that would fly in 2019. If you want to fucking make it, if you want to make comedians laugh, it's fucking funny, dude.
Well,
But if you want to make everybody laugh, that's in a just general crowd, you want to keep that shit open, and you want to make sure that you're not hitting too many fucking pinpoints.
See, and that's the shit too.
And the fucked up thing is that in other words, I'm saying I want to play it safe. Where I'm not trying to play it safe.
You
It's just-
shouldn't. In a sense, you shouldn't. Because it is a fucking routine.
No,
It's your fucking set, but,
it's not playing it safe.
Well, what's the
more
crowd? What's the crowd like with flappers?
flappers? It's a lot of different people.
no,
Like at different fucking days, you get
Is it
different
when?
fucking people.
Is it like those like? Oh,
Like
so
when
you
I
don't
did-
fucking know then.
when I did Bruce Jingles, it was mostly just fucking older white people or couples. That's all it was.
fuck.
When I did,
And that's the shit too, because you got to make your set to go with the fucking demographic.
yeah,
You're saying older white people for Bruce Jingles and shit, and then it's like,
because
well,
Bruce Jingles from fucking 90s and early 2000s and shit.
yeah, and
and
those
I'm-
dudes are fucking older, so
Yeah,
they're gonna know
and-
the comedy from that fucking time.
Yeah, so and mind you, Bruce Jingles is still doing the same set from 2004.
Oh shit! Fuck,
What's
dude.
up, dude? Can I get 2 mayates? You want cheese, bro? Yeah, with cheese. Fucking sprinkle cheese on him and shit. Fucking, he's still doing that shit, but fucking that.
With some people, it does work.
So like crowds like that, it didn't really fucking fly. Like
Your old
my
material.
old material didn't really fucking fly. It didn't fucking hit. But like when I was doing shit where it was just a bunch of young comedians,
See that? Oh, fuck! You talking about this is kind of fucking not really deterring me away from it, but it gets me kind of fucking anxious.
it's about finding your fucking grounding.
Yeah, but that's
And
the
like
shit.
because
Like I told you before, I don't think I've mentioned it on the podcast before. I'm gonna try to do a set. I want to try to do a set at fucking Flappers and shit, and just fucking see what the fuck happens. But
And
then hearing all this shit, it's like, fuck, I don't know my demographic. I've never done it
Yeah.
before.
Alright,
Well,
no.
see, but the thing is like this is what I mean. You want to be broad. So you want
But
to
that's the
see
shit.
what the fuck flies
I
with everything.
I
But the
have-
thing is that you want to be genuine with it.
I have kind of a set, and I don't know if it's gonna be able to fucking get picked up.
all right, wait. Let's put it as this, because, well, I don't know if this is like something like you haven't mentioned to like anyone in the group yet, because you mentioned it to me.
The only person I mentioned to the whole fucking actually trying to go for
Not that I'm talking
comedy?
about. Not that I'm talking about the whole thing of like you saying that you weren't really confident with your
oh
comedy.
no, that's actually what I was gonna bring up.
Yeah.
Because
Even till now,
it
like-
goes with that shit that he was talking about.
No, not just that, because like throughout the years you went going back and forth with me with like doing comedy, with the whole thing with us doing the podcast, the fucking the YouTube channels, and then like in my head is like okay,
Well,
I don't get. I
you
don't
found
get,
out last week.
No, yeah, in my head, I'm like wondering, like, okay, wait, why all of a sudden, like, you're telling me the whole thing, like, you're not really as confident as your comedy, considering,
No,
like,
yeah.
literally, like majority of the people that I've been around you with you, that you bust out jokes out of nowhere, they laugh at your jokes. Like
Oh,
in my
yeah.
head, I'm like wondering,
But still,
okay,
it's nerve wracking and shit.
See,
dude.
with
Like
comedy,
I'll tell you about it. Last week, me and him stayed over there talking and shit, and I told him straight out how exactly I fucking felt, and the reason why I drink during the fucking podcast is because one, I get nervous as fuck. I have stage fright like a motherfucker. Till this day, I still have stage fright, and that's why I fucking drink. That's why I drink before the podcast. Because I do get fucking nervous, and I try to keep.
see, this is something
You've-
Richard was asking me about too. Like, what do you do before you go on stage? And like, that's one thing I don't want to fucking say. I don't want to be like, yeah, dude, I drink like a motherfucker, because that's not something you want to tell a new comedian. Because
it fucking
at that
sucks,
point,
dude.
you build a routine on fucking chugging as much as you can, and it's a disastrous way to go about it. Because
it is
at that point you become. In essence, it's like fucking Trailer Park Boys. You are the liquor. You're not yourself.
No.
And yeah, it does in a way.
Well,
it does allow you
in
to
a
like
sense,
speak
yes.
speak your mind in a way, but it also doesn't give you that roadblock where you're just like,
Oh yeah,
okay,
'cause
I can say this.
It
and I
takes
can
away
say
your
that.
inhibitions
Yeah.
and shit. And again, that's why I fucking drink during the fucking podcast and shit. He was the only person I fucking told. In all these fucking years, I've never told anyone. Again, till this day, I have fucking stage fright. I can't fucking handle it. Even though it's me, you, him, and fucking Quinn?
yeah,
Quinn. I still get fucking nervous. So I drink.
yeah,
Yeah.
And the shit that helps, the reason the drinking helps is, I don't know if, I know Richard noticed it before, because he fucking called me out on it. I think you've called me out on it once maybe, but my little fucking tics, the things where I'm just like, I'll sit there and then out of nowhere I'm just like, fuck. Like I'll have that twitch just, fuck. And that shit gets me self-conscious. Because people ask me about it, and I hope that people, most of the time I'm hoping that people won't fucking notice my little fucking tics.
No.
Where I'll be sitting there and I'm just like, fuck, and shit. Because it's like a sort of Tourette's.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people, I've had a lot of people before point it out, and they tell me shit about it. Like, hey, what the fuck was that? You fucking weird and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to, that's why you probably, like I said, you probably noticed it. I've done it before. And I know you noticed it because you laughed and you're like, what the fuck was that? I'm like, it's nothing. And I try to play it off like that, like it's fucking nothing. But that's the shit that gets me self-conscious, because I'll have that fucking tick and I'm just like, fuck. And I can't fucking help it. I really fucking can't.
No, here's another. Okay, to go all out with the whole thing
My-
of like, all right,
My little half brother used to have that shit.
Dude,
That's
I fucking hate it.
The only reason why I laughed, I was like, fuck, that reminded me of him.
no, like so.
Yeah.
The whole thing with like being not just a comedian, even an entertainer, like you, like everyone, like literally anyone, even the most natural of people of like entertainers and comedians, they have that sort of like stage fright.
Oh yeah,
And it
and that's
might,
why a
like,
lot of
for me-
comedians fucking drink, dude.
No,
That's why a lot
no.
of comedians do fucking coke.
No,
Shit.
yeah, but like no, and my no,
I'm thinking about 8-year-old me on fucking stage for choir and shit, and I'm just like, if 8-year-old me had fucking a chance to get liquor, I would probably drink.
all right, so
Oh, dude, you know how I was telling that
Doing the fucking chicken dance and swear dance all fucked up.
you know how that kid that was
shit,
here.
I fucking hate white people.
You know how that
schools.
kid was here.
Yeah.
And I told him, yeah, you're only watching all that shit, fucking. And I told him I've been smoking till 5. I didn't tell him that I've been drinking since I was 5.
Yeah.
And when I was 5 years old, when we moved from fucking East LA to Pomona, in East LA, I didn't have to do fucking plays and all that shit. I didn't have to do any of that. They're just like, fucking go to your classes, do this shit,
Hey,
fucking
homie.
go to lunch and get a cookie and all that shit.
Hey, homie, did you do your sheet?
And that's the shit. When I was 5, when I got here, right away. It out of nowhere. For me, it was out of nowhere. They're just like, we're gonna do a Christmas play and all this shit, and you're gonna have to sing in front of fucking everyone.
Damn, all of you did that shit.
I pounded.
Fuck, dude.
I pounded. I fucking got whatever beer I found. Went to school that day. Fucking, I was buzzing, but I wasn't drunk. I was buzzing. I was like, okay, my nerves are fucking cool. Yeah, I did that fucking show, no fucking problem.
Yeah.
I was fine.
Cool.
But then after that, every time they told us we had to do a show and shit, I fucking drank. Dude, I volunteered once because one of my buddies was trying to go for school president.
Mm-hmm.
And I was his fucking backup dude. I had to do a speech in front of fucking parents. I fucking got whiskey shots. I'm like, fuck no. I was about 8 years old doing fucking whiskey shots because I had to do this fucking speech. And it sucked because he didn't appoint me to be his associate until fucking maybe a week before. And I didn't have enough time to write the fucking speech. Why he should be elected and why I should be like treasurer and all that shit.
All right.
And that got me fucking stressed like a motherfucker. I was like, shit, dude. Like, you're putting me in front of a bunch of people. Why the fuck did you pick me? And of course, because at that time, I was kind of antisocial. And I kept to myself a lot. But anytime someone would talk to me, I'd be fucking outgoing just to be like, yeah, I'm a normal fucking person.
Right.
Even though I try to keep to myself.
No, okay, that's where I want to actually confront you on some extent. Because one, like, yeah, you're and like I even admit it to you, like, you're fucking funnier than me as it is. And, like,
Oh yeah, I'm a funny fucking dude.
No,
but
yeah, no,
dude,
no, not just
like,
that. No, like,
just knowing the pressure, because especially after you told me that I'm funnier than you and shit, that put a fuck ton of fucking pressure on me, dude. After last week, then I was like, fuck, I have to be funnier then.
No,
I
not
have to fucking put myself out there.
Not just that, dude. Like, no, because like for me, like I entertain people with my stupidity as it is. You even make fun of it. And
you're fucking stupid.
That's the whole point. No, that's the whole point. No, okay, that's another thing about being an entertainer and a comedian. You have to like acknowledge the fact that your own flaws. You have to like acknowledge like the fact that you just like if it's something, if you're failing, don't just like think about it that like, okay, I'm failing. No, just make fun of your failures. Like,
oh, that's the shit, dude. Like I told you last time, I'm fucking self-conscious as a motherfucker.
No, yeah, that's the whole point.
It's not as easy for me to be just like, yeah, fucking make fun of it. The reason I make fun of my shit is because I'm trying to cope with fucking stuff. I'm trying to cope with me thinking to myself, I'm not as funny as I think I am. That's why I go fucking balls out and shit when I'm telling jokes. That's why I have such a fucking dark humor, because I'm like, it has to fucking work.
It does.
I'm not gonna try to go on fucking medium ground and shit and tell these fucking mediocre jokes and hope to get a laugh. I'm gonna go balls deep in this shit. I'm gonna cock ring myself. I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna strap myself until I'm fucking choking till I get that shit out there and fucking make people laugh for sure.
No, okay, so
see, and at that point, that's the type of fucking motivation you need to put into yourself without forcing yourself to drink.
No, here's another thing. No,
it's fucking difficult, dude. And like this is the
and
for me. This
is why when you told me that you were a fucking comedian, that you've done shows, that's why I was like, I need to ask this dude one of these days, like, what the fuck he did, and try to relive that experience through you.
See,
but it's fucking hard because I'm not the type of guy to be like straightforward with my fucking questions. Like, oh, what about this? What about that? I try to measure you in the sense where I'm like, let me figure out by myself on my own fucking scale. That way, it's not direct. Because I hate being direct. I can be a total dick and be direct, like a motherfucker. Like, I can stop giving a shit. But because I know you're my friend and shit, I don't want to do that. Because I've done it to people before where I was like, hey motherfucker, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? What the fuck? You're fucking up this and that. And it sucks being that type of guy because a lot of people don't like it. and my shit is more making people happy than making myself happy.
Yeah.
Like, that's why when Fredo does his podcast and all that shit, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm fucking down. I don't try to tell him, no, I don't have time.
Yeah.
I make myself have time for that shit, and it's like, it fucks with other shit, like family time and all that. But it's because more I'm trying to help people than help myself. Like, again, like I've told you, I've told Richard, I've told JR and all that shit. And I'm like, hey, dude, I'm doing the podcast because I hope it gets picked up and we get sponsors and all that shit, or we get fan backed in a way so I can fucking pay you guys so you're not fucking helping me put out this fucking content without anything in return, because I fucking hate that shit. I know how fucking hard it is to lose that fucking time. I know it fucking sucks.
Yeah,
like with
man.
Richard, I know it fucking sucks. Like, if I were to ask him, just come by yourself, fucking do this every fucking week, I know he's gonna get pissed because he has a fucking family, and he's gonna be like, hey, dude, I got shit to do, you know, and I don't want to put that pressure on him. Like, no, you gotta fucking do it because we gotta make this fucking money and shit. We gotta try to push, and I don't like that.
And you know how, like, you know, talking about Fredo, you know how he got really upset
Yeah,
yesterday, and it's because of the band.
yeah.
And you look at
Oh, fuck,
so
dude. Even then,
how you're saying you wanted to ask me how I did it. I'm accustomed to being on a stage. I've been accustomed to being on a stage since I was a kid.
Oh,
Because I did choir, because I would do all those fucking
dude.
plays and shit.
I've done that shit too, but the shit is, I've never done it in the
No, but like, see, but
in
those,
being a fucking independent comedian. I've never done it like that. Like, if I were to do a show at Flappers, I know for sure I would ask you for sure, like, hey, fucking let's do a duo shit.
no, yeah,
Because
that'd be fucking tight.
I fucking feed off of people better than
And-
I do by myself.
See, there's one thing I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah,
at
it
the
works.
at the end of the fucking day, and it's just like being a fucking musician. It's a fucking business, and it's about grinding, and it's about pushing your
Oh,
shit.
yeah, dude.
But the thing is that when you get on that stage and you start sweating, and you start getting nervous, and you start looking out, and you're like, "Fuck, dude, do they really like it? Do they really care? Do they really give a shit?" But you keep fucking pushing, you keep playing.
Oh,
That's
but
what
that's
the fuck.
that's the shit though. That's where I get fucking self
No.
conscious.
But see, that's the shit that you need to have for that self drive,
All right, so
that you can keep pushing towards that shit. Like, so, like I was saying, so like, you know, as far back as being in fucking white people's schools, fucking, we would do the fucking plays, we would do the fucking choir and all that shit. And then obviously I got into fucking orchestra in the 7th grade after I forced myself out of Avid.
Before you get on with that, we told you stories about fucking Montview.
Oh, no.
We told you stories about
Yeah,
Montview.
yeah.
You heard how fucked up it was. That was why I was able to get away with fucking drinking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because Mavi is super fucked up, and I can just imagine how bad Kingsley was. But the thing was, I had only been at Kingsley for like 3 months or some shit because I had lived in Mexico at the time. So pretty much I had went to white people's school. My dad moved over here, and then I moved with my grandpa. And at that point, that's when I stopped choir and shit like that. So because of that, when I came back to fucking Kingsley, they obviously didn't have choir or anything like that.
Oh, what the fuck?
And neither did Emerson. So fucking
Emerson still had choir.
no, the fuck they didn't.
I was- I
You're right.
was in choir.
You're right. Mr.
They
Crumbine,
they
Mr. Crumbine had choir, but he was
They,
just like,
they,
I'd rather
they
have
kicked me out of that class.
no. This motherfucker's like, I'd rather have you in orchestra so we can play PSP. Because he found out I had a PSP because I took an ASB for like 2 weeks.
Oh, so he fucking used you.
Yeah, this bastard. He was like, "Come on, I heard you can get like fucking cool stuff if you guys play 2 players." I'm like, "You're a dick." So fucking this was switch. I had forced myself out of Avid. Second semester, I was in fucking ASB through Mr. Jones and shit. And literally, all I would do is just fuck around on the computers all day, watching YouTube and shit. Because I'd found out that the school didn't know what YouTube was yet.
Oh,
And
dude,
that's when
in
YouTube was
Emerson
fresh, dude.
at 8th grade, that's when they fucking put the block on it.
No, they put the block towards the end of the year because it wasn't on for a while.
You're older than me, aren't you?
No, we're in the same grade, guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I remember
Oh,
during the middle of 8th grade is when they fucking put the block. I
Yep.
tried going on YouTube before.
Yep. It was towards the end of the year. But so that fucking happened. So most of the times I'd be shitting around, fucking on YouTube, and fucking Mr. Crumbine's like, he saw me in the class with my PSP because the girls were having girl time, and I was one of the only dudes. And come to find out that the only other dude that was in the class would be fucking gay. So he was always with the girls, like, oh my god, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Oh my god, I'm like, yes.
Was that fucking Chris?
Harris. Oh, Chris, yeah, Chris is fucking gay too. I still make fun of his ass. Like every time on fucking Facebook, I'm just like, remember in fucking middle school, your bitch ass is like, I'm not gay.
Fucking
and me, your mom, your sister, your dad were like,
yeah,
nigga
fucking
gay.
straight out.
And then
There's no fucking way a fucking middle schooler had eyebrows like that without being fucking gay. Fucking fleek is fuck.
Fleek. He had Fleek before Fleek was a fucking thing. Okay,
Pretty much.
This motherfucker. Okay, so Harris was in that class and like a bunch of other girls and stuff. And fucking, I'm sitting there playing my fucking PSP and shit by myself. Mr. Crumbine comes in because it was a dead period. Pretty much the period before advanced
You had
orchestra.
a fucking dead period?
He had a dead period where he didn't do shit. He would eat lunch and everything.
What the fuck?
You know, every teacher had that lunch period.
No, dude, I didn't get that shit. They kicked me out because there was this fucking dead period for choir. He told me straight out, like, we don't fucking need you, you know, fucking figure out what you're gonna do, find a different class. And that's when I became a TA for Mr. A.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Mr. Altamirano?
Mm-hmm.
You know he's a fucking principal for Pomona High now?
He's a principal. Oh,
Yeah,
I need to
dude.
go fucking visit. I'm like, hey, motherfucker, remember when you ran over my fucking foot?
Bitch. No, okay, so fucking going back to it. So fucking this motherfucker popped into the room and he was like, hey, you got a PSP? And I'm like, yeah, I'm playing it. Being a smart ass and shit. What game you got? ATV Off-Road Fury. You got that game too? I was like, yeah. I'm like, you got it? And he was like, well, I mean, yeah. I'm like, it has Slipknot. And I'm like, you're right. It does have Slipknot. That was like one of the few games that had duality in it.
Oh, no fucking
Yeah,
way.
so I'd be fucking like, I put my fingers into my
Swing.
swing.
It's the only thing.
Fucking-
that's only feel.
Dude, me and my cousin would go fucking balls out in that fucking game.
Jeez.
It was bad. So fucking Mr. Crumbine had that shit. He had Dax Adventures or whatever the shit was. The Dax solo game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Jack and Dax.
Yep.
And fucking...
I have all three of them.
But did you play the Dax one? For
Just
the
Dax?
PSP?
No.
Wait, Dax or Jack and Daxter?
Yeah, Jax and Daxters, but the one for the PSP was called Dax.
Oh, really?
Just
So it was like-
it's
So
like-
it was that fucking solo version.
Yeah, it was a
Oh,
solo version
okay.
for him. It was fun. It was really fun. It was multiplayer too.
I never got to play that shit.
So fucking, we would play
Right.
that shit, and then after a while, he was like, you know what? I don't know if you're interested, but do you want to play an instrument?
No.
Because I was already in the fucking orchestra class with all the girls and everything. And all the girls like, hey, how come you're not playing an instrument? Like they're getting all fucking mad and shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
What
'cause
is their
they'd be
fucking business?
They'd be practicing, and me and him would be playing fucking PSP. And fucking, he was just like, so what do you want to play? I was like, I guess I'll play the bass. So me and my buddy Josh, fucking, he had just came into the class too, and he was playing stand up bass. So he was like, I can fill in a few songs with the bass. This will be fun. So we played that shit, and then pretty much for the rest of the 7th grade, that's what I did. So since they had a few competitions and stuff,
All right.
I obviously being there, I had to play for the competitions, and it was a learning curve, whatever. It was fun because we went to fucking Disneyland, or I think we went to Knott's that year. Yeah, that was the year we went to Knott's. Because the next year we went to Disneyland.
Fucker, I didn't go to fucking Knott's all because I was supposed to go.
Orchestra. Well, we would have competitions, and the competition itself was sponsored by I don't know what fucking shit, but like pretty much like all the schools that were in those competitions, they would go to whatever theme park was sponsoring the event that year.
Well,
So that's why you had fucking field trips like that because
Orchestra
with
and
Emerson that was Emerson.
Yeah, but the thing was we had those field trips because obviously not only would the theme parks fund those events, but also shit like what's that station called for 91.5?
Oh shit.
Well, it's the classical station. So the classical station, a few of the colleges, as well as the local theme parks, they would fund the competition every year.
Oh.
And literally all it was, like, they would give us a shitty ass trophy, and then we would just be at the theme park all fucking day with t-shirts and shit. So like our fundraiser, when we would be selling candies and shit at school. So if you ever saw me selling candy, I was selling candy for orchestra.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that why you kept fucking coming up to me? You want chocolate, bitch?
Yeah. I'm like, I got the crunchy one. I got the nuts if you want it.
And it sucks because as much as I wanted that fucking candy, I
They
was
were
never sent to
expensive,
school.
dude. With money, huh?
Yeah.
And that's how it was with Emerson. And like the fucked up thing was, is like I didn't really sell that many of those like the fancy chocolate bars. I would give them to my fucking dad because my dad and his fucking coworkers would buy all those bitches. I shit you not, my dad was like, "How much for the box?" I'm like, "I think it's like $50." It was 40. I'd make my $10 off of it, and then I'd put those $10 towards the next box so I could just eat chocolate. So my dad would fuck that shit up with his fucking friends and shit, and then like he would leave a few at the house. So every now and then, like after those like competitions, when I'd be like, "Fuck, I want a chocolate so bad," I'd go to his drawer and I'd pull it out and I'd be like, "Oh, this motherfucker still got caramels." Fuck yeah, dude. Or like more often than not, he'd save the almonds for last.
Dude, I love the almonds.
I love the almonds too.
I love the almonds and the caramels. You were doing the world's finest, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
So we had the crispies, the caramels, and the
Did
almonds.
you know they got smaller?
Yeah, they're all tiny and shit. They're flat now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
fuck
cost
those
I
more.
had
bitches.
some today.
Fuck those bitches.
I was
dude.
pissed.
I would have been pissed too.
Do they
Fuck
cost
that.
more now?
Remember back in the days, they were
I
all
don't know
chunky.
because I didn't get them. It was my sister-in-law. She fucking bought them.
I think
and
they're like
she just gave
$2
us
now.
some.
I think they're like $2, but we'd sell them for $1. So we'd sell those for pretty much fundraiser for t-shirts and stuff. So we'd get the t-shirts for the fucking event. And like we'd customize it, whatever the shit, make it all cute, whatever the fuck. Like, we're fucking Emerson, yes. Because it was mostly girls, and then the guys were like, "We're Emerson."
Fucking, and that's the shit that sucked because I've been to one event with choir. And
dude,
everyone was like, "What fucking ghetto ass school is that?" I'm
Dude,
like, "Oh, Pomona, dude." And they're like, "Oh, what the fuck? Fucking Montclair's
Wait,
there. Fucking."
What'd you guys do for the choir event though?
It was literally a school fucking event.
Oh, you guys just went to like Gary,
Yeah,
and that was it.
yeah. And we had to raise money for that shit. Like, what the fuck?
that shit,
Like, I can
dude.
drive there.
I was so mad. I fucking hated those with Miss Fisher. Okay, so
I had Miss Fisher for a month, and then I stopped because I just stopped going to the fucking class. When I went back, because I'm like, I'm fucking down to do this shit. I'll sing, whatever. It was a dude.
Oh yeah, because she got tired of doing choir.
Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck happened. I'm like, hey, I'm supposed to be in this class.
So
like,
okay, so fucking pretty much like since we were always doing those fucking events, and mind you, I switched from bass to cello for 8th grade. So in the 8th grade, when we had gone to 7th grade, we went to Disneyland. 8th grade, that's when we went to fucking
see, fuck,
Knott's.
dude, I didn't get to do any of that shit.
So the year
because
that
I think during that time, because we did that event for Gary and shit. After that is when they fucking kicked me out of choir and made me the TA for Mr. A.
oh, when Mr. Crumbine
I think so.
at Emerson,
hmm
yeah, that was Mr. Crumbine.
He fucking kicked me out. He's like, you're not pulling your fucking weight. This isn't that. I'm just gonna drop you from the class. For like a week, I had a free fucking period. Like, I fucking took off, went to the donut shop and shit, came back. And I'm
God
like,
damn.
I have nothing fucking do.
You know what? Fuck, dude. I think I remember with the choir. The choir also went with us for the events too. When we do fucking
I've only done Gary.
no, like when we do when we'd go out and do the events for
Oh, see, but that's the shit too.
like
Because
Disneyland, shit like that.
when I was in choir, he wasn't just teaching singing. This motherfucker started teaching fucking drums and all that shit.
Yeah, because he was doing band and orchestra.
Yeah. And he was teaching all that shit. I'm like, hey, dude, like, what the fuck? Like, what am I going to do? What am I going to fucking learn? He's like, oh, you're not pulling your weight. I'm like, dude, you just got into this class. I've been ditching for this fucking long. Like, I don't know what the fuck's up. And he's like, well, it doesn't seem like you need my fucking class then. I'm like, okay. And he fucking dropped me. And I had a free period basically for a week.
Mm-hmm.
And that week I was going to the donut shop, fucking getting my ham and cheese fucking croissant, fucking going back. And I would just sit there fucking in that front area where those like that hallway, you know how it had the what do they call, like, the little garden section shit. I would just sit there fucking eating my ham and cheese. And then they're like, oh, you need, fucking Gonzalez came out. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I have a fucking free period. He's like, what do you mean? No one has a fucking free period. Yeah. I'm like, oh, I was dropped from fucking choir. Like, what do you mean? He's like, no. You gotta go fucking go to your guidance counselor. I'm like, what the fuck's a guidance counselor? He's like, you know what? Just come with me. I went to his fucking office. He put me in. Like, I had to tell him to. I'm like, hey, you know what? What if I just become a TA for fucking Mr. A? He's like, the PE teacher? I'm like, yeah. Like, let me just be a TA. I'll help him out, whatever. He's like, all right, as long as you're not just sitting outside doing fucking nothing and shit. But yeah, he was telling me, like, yeah, no, fuck that, you'll be the TA. He just gave me the spot for being the TA, for Mr. A and shit, and I'm like, all right, cool, fuck it. So I would go take attendance real quick for Mr. TA, and then I'd stay in my fucking PE clothes, play basketball and that shit. Got into a couple fights, and then Mr. A is like, you can't be in your fucking PE clothes. I'm like, oh, well, shit, dude, I gotta do your class and then I gotta do PE. Because they were literally, I had 2 periods that were the fucking same. Yeah. And
second and third? Or first and second?
I had 3rd and 4th period.
Oh, fuck.
And he's like, no, you know, you gotta fucking get into your fucking clothes. I'm fucking sticking my neck out for you and shit. Because he didn't tell the principal or anything about the fights that I got into. Yeah. And he's like, no, you gotta fucking do your shit, you know, stay dressed and fucking do PE.
But, you know, okay, so, like, let's just finish this up because Richard is falling asleep. So back to it. So, like, pretty much because all that performing shit and because switching to cello and everything in the 8th grade, going on to the 9th grade after doing all those performances and stuff, she's passing. So fucking once I hit the 9th grade, the reason why I had went from being 3rd cello to 1st cello, well, 3rd cello to 2nd cello.
Who fucking dropped out?
There's this fat chick, and then there's this other dude. His name is Demi. And
Demi?
Demi.
The fucking Pomona High Demi.
Yeah, dude. So he was first cello. She was 2nd cello. I was 3rd cello.
Fucking Demi, dude.
Within a month, I'd switched to 2nd cello. And by the time we were getting towards the end of the year, I was pretty much getting 1st cello parts. And Demi was getting 2nd cello parts, and he was getting fucking pissed. So because of that, the next year he had switched to viola. And mind you, I took my shit seriously. You know, I was like, first and foremost, I'm a fucking performer. I look good. I fucking do my part. And even though I had my emo swoop and shit, I was still only focusing on the playing. So more often than not, I'd have my ear on the actual tuner, and I'd be feeling the actual cello. Yeah. And a lot of the older people would be like scribbling on their notepad and shit, looking at me.
Oh, dude, I fucking hated that.
Scribbling.
And they did that shit when I went to the Gary event.
And Mr. Crumbine looked at me, and he was just like, where'd you learn that from? I'm like, what are you talking about? The vibrato as well as pitching with your ear. I'm like, pitching? What the fuck is that? He was like, you're not listening to your instrument with your ear? I'm like, no, I'm just doing that so I can feel it with my body.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, what the fuck does that mean?
Oh, something you probably don't know about me. You know how I had gotten into guitar and all that shit. Within the first couple months, I learned to play by ear. But then within that year, I learned to tune by vibration. Like, I didn't need a tuner. I didn't need to hear anything.
Oh, and that's something I learned too. When I'd feel the string slip out of tune, I would just shift my positioning on the fingerboard so I can make it, so I can keep it in tune.
It was a lot
And
easier for you because you did fretless.
Oh, and mind you,
when I was doing guitar, I had frets and shit. So no matter where I put my fucking finger, if it was in a fret, it was hitting that fucking fret note.
a lot of the newer cellos had the fretboard. Well, like stickered fretboard, whatever.
Oh.
And he had a few of the old, Mr. Crumbite had a few of the older cellos with no frets.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, I don't know if you want to play one of these. These are a lot older and they sound a lot better. But if you want to try it, try it.
When it comes to string instruments like that, violas, violins,
and
fucking fiddles or cellos, stand-up bass, those, the older ones are always going to be better because they have the better fucking wood.
And because of that, when I went to Pomona High, Miss Fisher's like, do you want the beginner cello? I'm like, no.
Oh, fuck that.
No, because we'd get to chosen our instruments for those that didn't bring
I said,
our own.
Fuck no.
And Demi had already chosen his. That one fat bitch had already chosen hers. I literally went up to the beginner one. I looked at it and I inspected it, and I was like, this looks too new. I looked at the next one. I was like, that's too small. That's a 3/4. The next one was a full size, and I looked at it.
Oh, you got the 4/4.
Yeah, because fucking I'm big and shit. So I need something that...
And that, no shit, that was the fucking older one.
Mm-hmm. And so when I picked it up I looked at it, when I was doing we had to register each instrument to us. It was in 1893.
Oh, that, ooh.
Yeah, it was an old, I guess an old German cello.
I would have been fucking pissed if I didn't get to choose that shit.
Miss Fisher was like, why are you choosing this one? It has no fine tuners on the bottom. I told her, I was like, oh, I tune to feel. Oh, she was like, what the fuck does that mean? And I showed her.
She didn't fucking know?
And I showed her. So, like, when I tune, I'd literally hold it to my ear with one of the tuners. And then I'd tune each string starting with the highest note first. And then I'd make sure each one was adjusted with each knob.
I got to the point where I wouldn't listen to it. There can be a bunch of noise, and I would
just feel it.
Yeah, I literally tune by vibration.
Oh, and that's how it was too. So pretty much because of that, that's why I started getting first cello pieces. And so when we had gone to Disneyland that year, we had won a spot to do the I don't know if you ever been to Disneyland and seen that fucking little spot where they do like the jazz musicians and shit. So we had got to perform there. And we did that shit like 4 years back to back. And dude,
imagine how good I'd be on fucking guitar right now if I was able to do all that shit.
Each time, dude, Miss Fisher was like, I don't know what the judges do. Like, the judges love you guys. Like, especially the cellos. Like, you guys are just putting in work. And Demi put in fucking work.
Well, yeah. Fucking when he got to Pomona High and shit, he would literally have someone scrolling down on Mr. Noel's computer with the tabs as he was fucking playing.
And you know what kind of made him mad? He was just like, how come you're so good with the cello, but you suck at bass?
Oh, because it's different.
And that's what I told him too. I was like, this is a string instrument, dude. The way my fucking wrist reacts with a bow is completely different than the way my wrist reacts when I'm strumming. And by that point, I'm doing finger. I'm not using a pick. And he was just like, whatever. Because he was like, you got to use a pick.
Fuck that, dude.
But, I mean, dude, he's a good fucking guitarist. I'll give him that shit. And he's a fantastic fucking bassist, too. And honestly, like, the man was just well-rounded for the most part. And he got pissed, though. Because towards the end of the year, he started getting those second fucking pieces. And it's because I told him, I'm like, dude, I'm a fucking performer.
Yeah.
And he was like, No, you're not. You listen to fucking hardcore music that's just straight breakdowns.
So fucking what?
Oh.
What the fuck?
I was like, who cares, dude?
Fuck Demi now.
So fucking come sophomore year, I'm fucking first cello. Demi's fucking, he's a viola at that point with my homegirl Tanya. And fucking, we had a new cello, and then some other people, came in.
Mm-hmm.
But pretty much for the most part, for the first part of the year, for that year, I was the only cello. So I would get pieces that were combined first and second pieces.
Oh, that's fucked.
No, it was. Miss Fisher knew I was capable of it, so she was like, "I'm gonna give you a little bit challenge, like a bigger piece, and you're pretty much gonna be doing what the violas as well as what the violins are doing, but you're gonna do it at a point where you're also carrying the cello."
Yeah.
So because of that, when we came time to performances, Miss Fisher knew damn well that we were going to be doing Disney every fucking year. So she chose a shit ton of Disney pieces. So when it came time to doing the main performance at the halls for like the colleges and everything, they'd give us our scores and they'd be like, "Oh, okay, you guys were good and everything." And then when we do the state ones, like for Gary and everything, that's when we do like classical pieces and shit.
Yeah.
But for Disney, we do straight Disney shit. And because of that, every time we'd go to Disney, we'd always get a second or a third place.
Fuck.
So it was pretty cool. But because of that, I was comfortable with performing and being judged and everything. And then when it came time doing shit for fucking Electro Elephant and Take These Days, the first show I was kind of nervous, whatever, but after that it was just normal to just be on fucking stage. And because of that, taking all that experience and taking it to the comedy field, I was just like, all right, well, this is just a little bit different. Instead of everyone being like, ha, yeah, woo, it was more like multiplied by fucking 15 or 20, depending on how big the show is. But like it's stuff like that, dude, and it's like that's what made me confident enough to stay for a while. And the only reason why I had stopped is because by that point I was just either too busy or I just kind of didn't want to do it for a little bit. I was just out of it. But after a while, I thought about it. I was like, you know what, this is sufficient enough to say that this is something I do want to do for the rest of my fucking life.
Yeah.
Because, I'm comfortable with it. I'm comfortable with going on stage and either telling a fucking story, which is something that is how I kind of found comedy in a way. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of my friends would be like, dude, that's a fucking funny story, dude. How come you don't fucking tell that to other fucking people? And, like, I could tell those, and I will tell those on a later fucking date, but... that is what is a part of my new set and shit. But for the most part, that's something I do want to recommend for you as well as Richard, so that it's just getting the fuck out there, dude. The worst part that's gonna happen is that you're gonna sweat your balls off.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
And you're gonna be touching your fucking face because you're gonna be wiping that sweat off your face. Get a fucking sweat rag. Carry in your fucking pocket. Have your drink on stage, and the best thing about being a performer is if you're fucking nervous, and I know you don't smoke weed, get a fucking pen. Just get on stage, and you don't know what the fuck to say.
Fucking hit the pen.
Hit the fucking pen real quick, and just be like, you know what, dude? It's great to fucking be here, guys. You know where the fuck I'm from, dude? I'm from fucking Pomona, bro. And, it's about putting the fucking obvious out there and just saying what the fuck, if you don't know what the fuck to say, for the most part.
Oh.
And it's just about fucking doing it. Especially if you're an improv comic, it's just about getting out there and just saying some shit. Especially if you don't know what the fuck you got planned for it. And that's the best way to hit it. And then, once you gauge the fucking reaction of how people laughed and shit, you can be like, okay, I want to keep that.
Yeah.
Because that was fucking funny. And there's a few things that weren't that fucking funny. fuck those things. Or we'll try them again later. We'll just tweak it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's understandable what you're saying in that end. Like we're mentioning with the whole thing. Like since you're both a storyteller and an improv, and I'm more of an improv than a storyteller, because I don't like in my head. I don't really have too many stories to like really tell, in my end, and I don't remember majority of the stories I had throughout the years.
Oh yeah, that's where I come in and tell your stories.
No, yeah.
See, and that's what would be good for you guys to do duos.
That's why me and him we did the podcast together, because basically we have a lot of stories together.
See, and doing duos,
Yeah.
it kind of helps because you guys can go back and forth off each other and kind of feed off each other.
No,
So like not necessarily.
It's basically the whole thing was like, basically like Cheech and Chong, they need each other just to like fucking like get jokes out of each other. And then the whole Penn and Teller, like they had to like be together to like, like actually get the whole magic trick going on.
The good thing about Cheech and Chong, even though Penn and Teller do need each other to perform their magic, Cheech and Chong were capable enough to split off and do their own sets, and then come back and do a set again.
No, yeah, but
see,
like, the thing is like
that's not just for means of doing your own thing for each other, but also fucking making more set time, dude.
Yeah.
Because if you can turn your 5 minutes and you can turn your 5 minutes, and then you can do another set together and taking that another 5 minutes, that's 15 fucking minutes that you took over people's fucking time.
Yeah.
And you gave to those fucking people, and out of each of those fucking minutes, you had the opportunity to be like, hey, dude, I want to advertise this real quick. And that's where I want to advertise the Double Trouble Network, the Graveyard Shift Show, the Venue Pod, Manny's Baking, Fredo's Rants, and the whole Double Trouble Network YouTube channel, as well as the patreon.com/Double Trouble Network.
Speaking of the channel, we don't even have a video yet.
And we don't have videos yet. But don't worry, subscribe, donate. We don't give a shit. We don't have tiers yet, but just do the damn fucking thing. But the thing is what I'm getting to is that you use that time to not only express yourself and get what the fuck you want to say out, but also using it to fucking advertise this shit so that you can be like, hey, dude, this is what I also fucking do in my spare time.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not just when I'm here trying to fucking, if your Fredo ran about what the fuck got you going and shit today, or, if you want to fucking freebase some fucking jokes off somebody's fucking aluminum foil with a straw and shit, and, it's all about just doing it, dude. And that's the most dad shit possible, because honestly, at the end of the dad season, and we're going into spooky season right now, since it's the end of summer going into fall, it was all about just doing the motherfucking thing, even though everybody's like, oh, it's too early for that, or why the fuck are you doing that? Like, that's stupid. And that's what every dad gets, especially when they're doing random projects around the house, You
always gotta kick this shit off with a fucking high note, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, dude. And the thing is like, fucking, the most dad shit to do is, like I said, get it fucking done.
Yeah.
So for us, it's expressing, not expressing ourselves, but also a means of getting everything out there. But once you guys are able to say, I want to hit the stage, at that moment, that's when you can say, that's it. That's that point where this is growing further.
I'm hoping
because not only can you
3 to 5 months
can you cater to your virtual crowd, you're fucking catering to a crowd that you don't even know. Where you're just like, hey, dude, fucking follow that.
I would
follow this.
No lie, I would love to do it. It's just the fact that I get fucking stage fright.
No, fuck,
so
dude.
When I go up there, hey, dude. Flappers, if you're fucking listening, when I go up there, I'm gonna be plastered as fuck.
Oh, dude. I mean, what's the worst that's gonna fucking happen? Are you gonna
throw up?
Get a fucking bucket. Carry a bucket with you on stage. What's the worst that's gonna happen after that?
I get booed.
No one's gonna fucking boo you. If someone's gonna boo you, it's not even gonna get booed. They're gonna be trying to talk shit, and at that point, that's just gonna be fuel for your fucking fire.
Yeah.
Because then you're gonna be like, "Oh, you're talking shit. It's time, boy."
Yeah. Okay, that's what I hope fucking happens, because I know for a fact I can fucking get back on that shit.
That's where you start testing your heckling skills and how you start dealing with hecklers.
Oh, yeah, someone
Yeah, there you
screams,
go.
"You suck."
See,
I'll
but
be
that-
like, "Not as much
that-
as you."
Yeah, exactly. That's fucking. And then if someone's like, "You suck dick," want to watch me? See, it's shit like that hitting them back, and then them not realizing like, oh fucking, you don't think I'm with the fucking joke? Shit, bitch, watch me.
Fuck.
Why?
Dude.
So that's okay. You mentioned that you don't like some majority of comedians. They don't attempt to get along with hecklers as much,
Oh.
and there's a bunch of them. And there's like,
Oh, of course
Well,
not.
yeah, fuck
and
no.
okay, there's hecklers for reasons. Like basically, there's like it's
Yeah,
very,
it's just someone not vibing, you know.
not just
Oh,
that. It's like some of them are just trying to test you. Like, hey, we're trying to see how good of a comedian you are. Let's see.
Let's
Let's see if you can actually like try to like pull back on. I have a good comeback on us.
I don't think
that's
a
the
lot of them
shit.
are like that. Like
A lot-
necessarily speaking, trying to be like that. I just think that they're just regular dicks.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, that's a good way to perceive them
Yeah.
as a fucking challenge.
No, that's what all comedians have to go through. Is like all comedians have
I
to
guess
like.
that's what I'm gonna have to go through.
Well, yeah, man. I mean, they
So
see,
I'm
but
gonna
the
whip
thing-
on my dick. My
Don't-
fucking
don't-
girthy ass fucking.
don't get banned from a fucking stage. But
I'll get
the,
86. I don't care.
the thing is like just being capable of standing there, sweating your nuts off and sweating your fucking balls off. Well, your nuts and your balls are the same thing, but what I
I'll
meant
set
by-
both sets off.
I
sweating
sweat.
your fucking face off and shit, dude,
I
and
sweat
trying to
my
wipe your
ass
fucking
hair.
sweat
It's sweating.
constantly. Dude,
Fuck,
literally
dude.
just get a fucking rag, have your drink right there, have a fucking vape in hand if you fucking vape, or if you hit a pen, hit a fucking pen. If you're like Chris and you're about to throw up, fucking, get a bucket of throw up. And if you're gonna fucking piss on yourself, well, I don't fucking know what to tell you, dude.
I'll piss on myself. I'd rather piss on myself than be fucking. I wish it would be this way. I would rather piss on myself than have this fucking stage fright.
But you'll
Because
get.
I'd come out and be like, hey, check it out, guys. In about 30 minutes, I'm going to be rosado as fuck.
It's just like I went on Splash Mountain without being there.
Right. Ugh.
Okay, so, but the thing is like, dude, the first few fucking times that you do it, there's gonna be that stage fright. There's gonna be that.
I'm going to have to do it soon.
There's gonna be that. Fuck, dude, I'm not comfortable with this. I don't want to do this no more. I want to go. I want to leave. And you're gonna feel like that. But as long as you can get through those first 3 minutes for fucking an open mic night, those first 5 minutes for a regular fucking show, and then if you eventually get there, those fucking first 10 minutes, you'll be fucking fine, dude.
Yeah. So, dude, I hope I get good enough to where I get at least fucking 10 minutes.
No, like
Dude,
And-
that'd be the fucking shit.
no,
And that's the most dad advice I'm gonna try to give you. Just fucking do it. Put your fucking heart into it.
Manny
if you fucking
over here, fucking with the dad bod and the dad advice.
and
Fuck,
fucking
dude.
just grilled a bunch of fucking meat like a
Like
goddamn
a
dad.
fucking dad.
Fucking if you gotta fucking sweat your balls off, wipe your fucking sweat off your face, piss yourself, fucking shit yourself, fucking throw up
And get back to fucking grilling.
to get no, and by grilling on fucking people, dude.
Yeah,
if
hell
that's
yeah.
what it takes to get over your fucking stage fright, those fucking moments.
I'm gonna
and-
tell you right now, I'm gonna be fucking plastered for sure at my first fucking gig. Right away,
Don't worry.
I'm gonna go straight to the
Don't-
fucking
don't
bar.
worry.
Be like,
We'll-
give
we'll
me
drive you back.
fucking whiskey. Give me
We'll-
whiskey, straight whiskey.
You-
I don't want no fucking mixer, no chaser, nothing. Just give me 3 fucking cups of whiskey. Give me those fucking 8 ounces.
But it's as long as you fucking do it. That's what matters.
What's the soonest?
Fucking whenever you want, baby girl. We'll
Let's
do that
go.
whenever you
Let's
want.
do this shit. You down,
What?
Richard? You down?
what?
Doing a fucking gig.
Like actually be
getting
on
a set
stage.
time. Yeah.
I don't fucking do
Oh,
it,
Let's do it.
Open mic nights. They do late open mic nights.
dude. I'm used to being on the stage. I don't fucking mind.
Oh, dude, like that time I had this one time. I'm quick little story. I had stage fright too this one time because this motherfucker got an award from his mom and shit. Like they did this award ceremony. This motherfucker's like, you're gonna talk for me. You're gonna fucking do this shit. I'm like, fuck.
This nigga.
All right, let's fucking do it. Got up there. I'm like, hey guys, I'm Chris. I did it during the time of the Late Night Bros. Kind of the same intro, like, hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Chris. I do that shit with a bunch of Mexicans, and they're like, I'm like, yeah, so this is Richard, my buddy. I try to help him out as much as I can with doing his own little projection shit, doing like starting up his own fucking business. We do a podcast together. If you guys want to check it out, fucking check out the podcast, the Late Night Bros and all that shit. Fucking, we talk a bunch of shit, but you know, I think he deserves this fucking award because he's a cool fucking dude. Like, why wouldn't he get the award? Why the fuck do you guys get the award?
I still look at the walls like that's my only award I ever got in my life.
And he had me do the fucking speech.
Jeez. But see, dude, like,
I have pictures of that shit. It's still on Facebook, right?
Yeah, not just that. I still have that fucking award in the room.
I had to do a random fucking speech for this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I had no prep time. I went just because I was like,
No, that's
I'm gonna go fucking talk to Richard real quick.
No, actually, no. The whole thing. I actually put you on the spot because I already been on the spot multiple times. The whole thing, introducing myself from classes to the ceremonies, even like the festivals. I got used to it. But I was trying to put you on the spot to test you to see, like, all right, to see how it goes.
And that's the shit that sucked. Because right away, too, I was like, hey, guys, what's up? I'm Chris. I'm from the Late Night Bros and stuff. We do a podcast. I'm not going to talk Spanish, so if you guys don't understand, my bad.
jeez. But, okay, so, like, I mean, fuck it. It's going to be a simple learning curve. That's all I got to say.
Hopefully, you know, I'm just hoping I don't have my fucking tick on stage.
Oh, dude, but see, that's the thing. Don't be worried about that. Because at
That's
the end
the shit that I'm self-conscious about.
what?
dude.
If you're self-conscious about that, be like any other comedian. Make fun of what you feel self-conscious about.
No,
Like how fat comedians are like always making fun about them fucking selves.
no, like
but that's the shit though. I don't know how to go about making fun of my fucking little disorder and shit because
dude.
it happens out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah,
what am I gonna do fucking during the fucking
No,
set?
but
Like
see-
I'm talking shit,
Hold
and
on.
then I'm just like, yeah, fuck.
But
you know,
see,
like-
here's the glory about the fucking internet and about the world. Do you think you're alone?
all right, you know,
Yes.
actually, no, okay, look,
No.
no,
But
right.
see,
I don't have
see,
any of
you-
these fucking Tourette's motherfuckers on stage with me. So yeah,
See-
I'm fucking alone.
All right,
dude.
no, right.
But see, if you were to talk about that on stage and be like, dude, you ever fucking stand in fucking line and then you get the fucking tick?
All right, like how about
Yeah, but
And then you don't even have to mention what you do for the tick. People will just fucking associate with it and just be like, I fucking get it, dude. That's fucking funny, but like I get it. Like I feel that shit in my heart.
all right,
Because that's a part of fucking comedy. It's not only a means of making somebody laugh, it's a means of helping somebody cope with what the fuck they got going on. And like, you know, as long as you
it's so fucking hard, dude. Because
why do
I
you
know
think
a lot of people
why-
don't have fucking ticks, and that's the shit. Like, I know you don't have a tick. Richard doesn't have a tick. His lady
See,
doesn't
no,
have
no,
a fucking
see.
tick. And I'm over here fucking twitching and shit. Fucking fuck.
you got your fucking you got your fucking tick. I have OCD like a motherfucker, and you
I
saw
have-
me,
I have OCD too,
and
dude.
you fucking saw me yesterday with Fredo, and I'm just like,
Oh yeah, dude. I have OCD too. Watch me,
And then, you know,
watch
every-
me when we fucking leave.
no. And then every now and then you'll see me when I'm picking up. I'm organizing shit the same way.
Oh yeah, watch me when I fucking leave, dude. I have OCD. I don't step on fucking lines.
See, those are fucking ticks, and people associate with that a lot, and people understand that shit, and they're just like, dude, I fucking feel that.
all right, like,
Thank you for making that a thing and saying that publicly, because you know, at the end of the day, a lot of people aren't confident enough to say that shit.
all right, let's just
To
put it,
say that I fucking, you know, I'm in line at a grocery store, and I'm trying to grab, you know, fucking groceries and shit, and nothing's going on, you know, I just you all of a sudden hear a fucking beep, and you're just like, shit, motherfucker, and it hits you.
Well,
And-
mine it's chills and shit. You probably saw my face right now. I was gonna get them, but I don't want to ruin the fucking podcast.
oh yeah, well,
But see,
Yeah.
you don't have to be self-conscious about that shit. And no,
It's-
but the thing is that as a person, you are gonna be self-conscious about things that you aren't comfortable with yourself with.
That's the shit though. I don't understand why I'm so fucking self-conscious. I make fun of the shit, but it still gets to me. And
Well, I mean,
that's
dude,
why
you're
you
fucking-
saw me right now. I was gonna fucking do it. You were gonna fucking witness the fucking Twitch and shit. The fucking listeners were gonna hear my fucking Twitch. I held back on it because I didn't want to fucking ruin the podcast. Because again, I'm self-conscious. Like I can take it, you know, I can dish it out and shit too, but it's like fuck, dude. Like I don't want to see people see my fucking little weaknesses and shit.
Let's put it this far with the whole thing.
Exposing your weaknesses are what help people, as well as yourself, you know, gain power from those situations. That's why people like Gabriel Iglesias are so fucking popular.
No, Gabriel Iglesias.
Because Gabriel Iglesias was able to say, like, look, this is who I am as a person, and there's a lot of fucking people that make fun of me, and this is how I make fun of myself and accept myself.
Exactly.
And, you know, a lot of people feel that shit, and it helps them get through that shit. That's why a lot of people are like, yeah, dude, I'm not fat, I'm fluffy.
No, that's basically, like, right now, Gabriel Iglesias, literally everyone admires him as it is.
So fucking hard.
Right now, Gabriel Iglesias, he's more admired than fucking Kevin Hart himself.
Oh, yeah, everybody's pissed off at Kevin Hart right now.
No,
The
right
car-
now.
The car community's pissed off at Kevin Hart right now.
No. Kevin Hart, yeah, he did have it. He did, like, Kevin Hart, he does have story times about, like, he makes fun of himself. But Gabriel Iglesias, he takes it to a whole new level. Then right now, basically, on his latest stand-up, he's basically, everyone knows him as Fluffy. And then not just that, he's always, like, acknowledged to see, like, hey, I know you, but we don't know you as Gabriel Iglesias. We know you as Fluffy. Like, hey, Fluffy. And what else? Basically, other comedians. No comedians. I think it was fucking who the fuck said that? It was Chris Rock when he went to meet Chris Rock. Chris Rock always introduces Gabriel Iglesias as the king of Mexicans. In a way, he is, because he's fucking. It used to be fucking George Lopez back then. He still is, but like he's not like that representative like he was.
Oh, and
What do you mean?
George Lopez is still pretty fucking salty at Gabriel Iglesias for that shit.
Still,
Dude. Supposedly, from what fucking Martin said, and you'll hear it eventually. You'll get to that episode.
I don't remember what episode I'm on, but I passed the fucking Jenna one.
Yeah, dude, fucking it's just see, but the thing is, and what you have to understand is, like, it's thinking of it like fucking earlier I was watching Get Off the Boat, fucking the fucking mom tries to start selling houses and shit, and she has to go to realtor school and she has to get her realtor's license, so she has to go through the program and take the test and everything. Yeah. And the girl that she's sitting with, she's like, oh yeah, you know, I'm just doing my renewal. And she's like, I've sold over 500 houses or whatever the shit.
So,
jeez.
all right.
And you know, obviously she takes it and she's just like, how am I ever gonna surpass that? Like, that's impossible. And I'm just starting now.
Yeah.
But the thing is like, you shouldn't ever worry about where a person's at and about where you're at. What you should worry about is
it's where you're at. That's the only thing you should worry
exactly.
about.
You shouldn't be comparing yourself to somebody else. You should be telling yourself, like, you know what? I'm not anybody yet, but I can get somewhere as long as I keep trying, or as long as I try.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, this is a means of getting out there. And as long as you can tell yourself, like, okay, I want to put in that little bit of extra effort and get the fuck out there and, you know, get push through that initial step.
Yeah.
That initial stage fright. You can, pretty much, like, dude, like, it's just pushing through that moment.
The best thing to put it, put Jim Carrey in that example. Jim Carrey, he took his way of comedy from many forms of comedy, from stand-up to the obnoxiously just out there comedy, to comedy that it's just he's outgoing completely, and everyone admires Jim Carrey for his type of comedy, and not just like not another perfect example. Every YouTuber prankster and stuntman got acknowledged to do stunts and pranks through Steve-O and his friend Chris Pines. Both of them, if it wasn't for them two, pranks and like stunts wouldn't have been like actually known as like what they are now. Steve-O, he did admit himself, like basically what fucking Chris right now, he's not saying like he didn't really. Steve-O, he was trying to go back and forth, was trying to say like when I first began, I couldn't really do certain things. I basically I was a fuck up in life. I couldn't do much, and the best thing I could do is go to clown school. And I graduated from clown school, and I didn't get accepted to the Ringling Bros. And I had to go back and forth of trying to like get myself into like performing streets, perform here in any way possible to get myself out there. And I still didn't feel confident on myself because like I didn't feel accepted. No matter what I did, it's just I continue like trying to get myself out there until I met Jeff Tremaine. And through him, Jeff Tremaine, he ended up giving me like the whole opportunity to be on Jackass. But he didn't come to me. I came to him to the whole thing. Like, I want this opportunity to actually put my name out there. And since Jeff Tremaine, he did not just get Jackass. He got like 3 to 4 seasons on Wild Boys. So yeah, it's like Steve was like a perfect example of like the whole thing is like how much failures you have to go through just to get to somewhere. He went through so many shows. He went through so many fuck ups with like his. He even makes fun of himself with the whole thing of his rap career. His rap career sucked to hell.
I'm gonna quote my favorite YouTube video to this point right now.
Fucking fight me, bro.
So we can finish this off real quick.
Okay.
It's called Full Force from iDubbbz.
iDubbbz, that fucker's funny.
He did a documentary on Airsoft Fatty. And at the end of the video, Airsoft Fatty's like, we're human beings. We're made to get back up. No matter how many times you fall, you're gonna get up every time.
Yeah.
And he, honestly, that fat boy said, I was just like, you're right, man. You're right. And fucking this who iDubbbz at the end of the video, he's just like, some of us have demons. And some of us have fat. And honestly, I don't know where I was going with that, but if you guys want to see any more of this content, let us know and hit the like button in the description, and in our case, leave a rating or review. And
rate and review on iTunes. Fucking follow us on fucking Spotify, guys.
And let us know how we're doing.
Yeah.
And, that's pretty much the end of dad season this year, and we're hitting spooky season. So next time you catch us, you're gonna hit us in the
And with that being said, guys, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to follow us on fucking everything. Instagram, we're gonna be fucking Double the Trouble Network, the Graveyard Shift Show, the Venue Pod, and you can follow Fredo on Alfredo _.
No. It's Fredo's Rants now on Instagram.
He has it?
Yeah, it's changed to Fredo's Rants.
Okay, cool.
Bullshit.
You swear to God.
Nah, I'm gonna check really
So
quick.
Fredo's Rants on Instagram. Follow Manny is Baking on Instagram. Richard
On Rico Martinez.
Oh
on
shit!
Instagram.
It's Fredo's _rants.
See,
He said it on the last podcast.
Yeah, I fucking told you.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I fucking told you.
I just remember that. He did say that.
So, We got Fredo _ rants and Manny's Baking, and then also coming soon is the Manny's Baking podcast, comprised of mostly just us drinking
review.
bud and smoking beers. So catch us on the next episode of the Double Trouble Network podcast, as well as the Graveyard Shift Show, because we are going to be a week late on that episode, and we apologize for that.
Wednesday we should be recording.
Yeah, we ran into technical difficulties and expect to experience technical difficulties that day as well, because we're going to be back to the full formation.
Yeah, guys. So thanks for tuning in to Double the Trouble. Till next time, guys. I'm Chris.
And I'm Richard.
And that's Manny. All right, guys. Till next time.